Yeah, niggas. Yeah. Yo. Yo. Back, niggas. Hey, game, niggas. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Yeah.
Curry gang. I'ma go cook some curry. Nothing but the rush and hurry. Curry sucks at nobody. Party says don't you worry. Curry gang. Curry gang.
Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer, don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on, the battlefield's in the mind. The prize is the soul.
Yo. What's going on? Your mic off. Yo. What's going on?
The hell is going on up in here and out here? Man, oh man. And
What's
the
going
story
on,
and the
man?
saga continues.
Make sure y'all hit that like button, man, and
Smash that
come
like
on
button.
in.
Niggas is
Get you a
y'all
CBD
niggas thirst
smoke.
for this. Let me light up a CBD smoke for this. One of these pure passions, cause you know,
Light it, like, you know what I
nigga
mean?
be mad passionate about shit.
Get your
So,
popcorn,
you know,
niggas. What up?
get my
Shout out
CBD
where y'all from, man.
pure passion from the Night and Day CBD Hub.
Shout out where y'all
.com.
from. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yo. What up? What's going on?
Chip.
Peace and love. All right. Ohio up in here. Compton, Cali. All right. Peace.
Los Angeles, California, Cleveland, Ohio. I see
It's
you.
good.
Louisiana, what up?
Yeah,
Detroit,
all right.
what up? Queens, what up? H-Town, what up? The Bay Area, I see you, what up? East Oakland, what up? New Orleans, what up?
Atlantis.
Shout out to Philly, I see you, what up? Boston, what up?
Houston. Atlanta.
Queens,
Erie, PA. What up? Tampa. Houston, Texas. Orange County. What up? What's going on?
Mississippi,
All right.
what up,
South Carolina. ATL.
Tennessee, Austin,
Tennessee.
Texas.
What up?
Chip. I see you, Mississippi and Oakland.
Harlem. All right.
Harlem, man. Get love there.
Get love out there.
Get love out there, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Philly. What up?
Toronto,
Michigan, what up?
okay.
All right. Toronto. What up? All right.
Chicago,
New Orleans.
what up? New Orleans, yup. Cali, San Antonio,
Philly.
you know what I
What
mean?
up?
Alabama, Philly, Richmond, Brooklyn, what up? Where Brooklyn at?
All right. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in, man. Let's get into it, man. So Blac Chyna
240.
did a
240.
interview. She did an interview with Forbes magazine. Forbes, magazine. Did an
240.
interview addressing the $240 million they said she made off OnlyFans. So she basically said that's not true. That's not true. That's false. She said she made $2 million off OnlyFans.
And that's still a lot.
And
God
she made
damn.
She made that during the scamdemic. She when the scamdemic hit, she opened her OnlyFans up in 2020. So 2020 to 2022, she made about the estimate of $2 million. You know what I'm saying? And that's still a lot of bread.
Yeah, that's that stimulus and that PPP loans.
You know what I'm saying?
Stimulus, that was some stimulus checks and that PPP loan and loneliness. Bunch of
Yeah.
thirsty ass, lonely ass niggas out there putting all their bread into that.
So let's get
Two
into it.
million. That shit.
You're
That's
only
enough. We knew that 240 was bullshit.
Yeah.
But
That's
2 million, that's still a lot, y'all.
Yeah. So let's see
That's
what
good
she
bread.
said.
fans account.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear that was the source of a lot of your money. And I want to just clear this up right now because there is a $239 million discrepancy right now going on.
See that?
You have. So, April 2022, you said you made $1 million from it in 2021. But now I'm seeing reports that are saying 240 million. What's the actual number?
The actual number, it was close to 2 million within a 2-year span.
2 million.
So I opened it in 2020. So right when the pandemic had hit, I had opened it because I was like, oh my gosh, like what's about to happen? And I had just recently did a TV show called Onlyfans where I produced it and filmed on it just a little bit. So it kind of like gave me the leeway to kind of doing it because it was something that I didn't want to do at first. But at the time I had so many lawsuits and so many things that I was dealing with. Aside from that, I'm like, I got to figure out how can I like continue to have like my house, take care of my kids, do everything I need to do. So that's why I started the OnlyFans. But let's clear this up. I definitely did not make 240 million. I definitely did it.
She did not make
I did
240 million, you guys.
I did not.
So I know a major part of that, as you said, was to provide for your kids and kind of keep up that standard of living that they're accustomed to.
Yes.
How do you plan on doing that going forward?
I'm letting faith lead me, honestly. And it's been really good.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even worrying about like where is like my next deal or where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? I'm just gonna put my right foot in front of my left and my left foot in front of my right and keep it.
You also deactivate.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, she definitely made a couple mil off the OnlyFans because during the pandemic, everybody was getting money. Yeah, everybody was getting money during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
Some niggas was getting it legally, some niggas was getting it illegal.
Yeah.
The hell? Somebody said, would y'all smash? You know, y'all niggas can smash that like button.
Yeah, smash that like button.
Smash the like button. You know what I'm saying?
Smash that like button.
If y'all gonna smash anything, make sure it's that like button. But yeah, 240, we knew that shit was bogus. Y'all remember we got Tokyo on and
oh yeah, how much was it before?
Bullshit.
Yeah, how much was it before? Was it 100 million?
Nah, they said she made two. They said she made 200.
Before that one.
It was 200.
It was 200 million. Oh yeah, it was 200 million.
Yeah, it was 200. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
So Bad Baby was supposed to have made 52 million off OnlyFans.
Damn, could you find that picture?
Yeah, I'm about to pull it up now.
Bad Baby, y'all remember that Catch Me Outside? Y'all remember that little girl from
she actually showed
Dr. Phil?
receipts. Yo, ain't no way in the world.
She made 50 million when she turned 18. She joined OnlyFans.
Yo,
and all them pedal
trafficking.
Oh yeah,
trafficking numbers.
Yeah,
that's traffic numbers.
She said she made 50 million in what, a day? Was it a day?
Not in a day. No, it was over a time span. I'm about to pull it up.
It was over like what? Just a couple months? A year?
Oh shit! Nah, she's saying she made that in 1 month.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Man, let me pull this shit up.
50 mil.
I don't know. I don't believe.
She had the receipts though.
Yeah, I don't believe that shit.
Nah, if she did that, that's traffic. Somebody was trafficking.
Somebody trafficking.
She was moving on them private jets back and forth from Dubai, and they was just paying her ass through OnlyFans.
Yeah,
that's some launder. How many of y'all niggas watch Ozark, man? Y'all watch the show? Oh, I always bring this up when shit just sound too good to be true.
Yeah, that shit too good to be true. I
shit too good to be true. I always think about Ozark.
She did show receipts, but I still don't believe that's that number is just off OnlyFans alone.
Shit, not just Ozark neither. What was the other joint? Breaking Bad. You remember the Gino Carlo owned all those chicken spots? Nigga owned all them chicken spots, but he was really running that product through all this chicken. That's what I'm
see
saying,
that
man.
shit?
Motherfuckers ain't making this money, man,
You
without
see
some
that from
extra
April
shit going on.
from April 1st, 2021. Nah, the year from April 1st, 2021 to April 25th, 2022.
Shit must be
You
an
saying
April Fool.
Yeah, that must be some April Fool shit. Yeah, 'cause 52. Yo, you mean to tell me net sales? She grossing net sales over $52 million. It can't be that many horny niggas in the world for one little girl.
Nah, that's gross sales. Gross sales is 52 million. Net sales 42.
She made 42 off of she made 42 off of it. Of course,
Yeah,
taxes and shit. Yeah.
yeah, and the money that OnlyFans themselves took off the top. Yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all believe it? Y'all believe this shit? Do anybody in the chat believe
it.
this?
I believe it, but I believe there's some extra shit going on. It ain't just OnlyFans. Start calling that shit lonely. Start calling that shit lonely fans.
If you made 52 million,
be lonely.
You should have a stake in that goddamn company making that much. You should have a stake in the company making that much. Y'all think this shit fake? Y'all think it's cat? Press 111 if you think it's real. Put cap emojis in there if you think it's fake. Or just put cat or write the word cat.
Her and the captain is making it happen.
Captain Crunchberries, man.
Her and the captain is making it happen. Or there's some real shit and there's some traffic going on. Some traffic and some launder. Some Ozark and some traffic going on.
Y'all think it's some Ozark going on? Some big cat. I believe it. Caps. I believe it. Cat. Lies. Laundering. Yeah, some laundering.
Yep.
Yeah, some laundering going on.
Yep. Y'all think it's Ozark? Right, Ozark. If y'all think it's some Ozark going on, if y'all think it's some traffic in Ozark, traffic in Ozark.
I don't think. Yeah, I see what you're saying, perfect. But $56 million worth of 52 million worth of pedo.
I think it's some. Nah, nigga, it's some traffic going on and some Ozark going on.
Ozark, yeah.
Fuck yeah! Come on, man. Let's be real, y'all. We know who run this shit. We know the underworld run this shit. This Ozark and traffic, man.
So you think they sold her off to the highest bidder and shit?
Not just her. It's a whole network of these
just like a network of them?
Hell yeah. Look at them. And they probably put this little bitch in a management position.
Right. Wasn't she trying to rap and all that shit?
Nigga, they put her in a management position because she was willing to do the shit that some adults wouldn't even want to do.
That's a lot. That's just a lot of bread in 1 year off some damn.
Man, y'all niggas got to start reading between the lines.
You know
exactly. That's FaceTime. That's that China and Dubai type of shit right there.
Yeah, and you know damn well she ain't worth that much. If you look at her,
she ain't worth that
much. Net worth, she ain't worth that.
Money around.
That's moving money.
Moving somebody else. Yep. She moving somebody else's money around.
Shit, she moving OnlyFans money around.
That too.
Fuck the company. Shit.
It's the same thing with that Bitcoin shit. It ain't nothing but underworld moving money around.
Yep.
It's Ozark and traffic, man. Her
Ozark
little bony ass out there turned 18 and the first day she making a couple $1 million on the first day. Come on, man.
Nah.
3% said I can't even read that number.
But and she ain't nowhere in sight, so you know damn well she ain't make that. She ain't make that for herself.
Can't even read that shit. It looked like, man, this shit could be capped though, for real, for real. This could
Nah,
somebody
the
could have
moving money.
easily put
Oh,
this shit
oh
together.
yeah, somebody could have easily put that number
Edited this
together.
shit like
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah, you could easily edit that shit. Oh yeah.
But if this is a real number, we already know Ozark and traffic.
Ozark and traffic.
Yep, Ozark and traffic.
Just moving money around.
They're moving somebody else's money around. Eat one or the other. One or the other.
Y'all think this is an edit?
Yeah, shit might be. It might be. I don't know, man. It's tough to say, man. The way that she presenting herself and the way she's moving and I mean some of the shit that that goes on in the underworld, it looked like she's moving money around.
Moving money around. That's
what I
was thinking.
Moving bodies and money around.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So that's that, and that's that. Cause nobody ain't making this. Nobody ain't making this.
Made. Amber Rose said she made $1 million off just one picture on there.
So you think that's I mean, she be messing with them dope boys. You think that could be traffic?
Who?
Amber Rose.
Nah, she probably really made that off of there.
You think she really made that?
Yeah, she really made that.
You don't think some of these niggas be traffic or Ozarking? Not traffic, Ozark. My bad.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can pull that shit up.
I mean, the internet is a perfect place for them to do that Ozark activity on. I mean, you could do a lot of that shit. I mean, eventually you're going to get caught. Because everybody gets caught.
Mm-hmm.
One way or the other. Yeah, a mill off of one picture, that shit sound like cat. Off a picture? $1 million off of a picture? That shit sound like cat, man.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Crunch. Hey, kids, I'm Captain Crunchberry.
She probably made that shit over a year. Like a year's time. It probably she didn't make that probably all in one joint. She probably made that like in a year off the same content. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably just, you know what I mean? Same content.
That's believable, but it's still the other thing could still also be the case.
Yeah, because she said Amber Rose reveals she received $100,000 gift on OnlyFans.
I mean, just think about it.
So somebody paid her somebody gave her $100,000. You see what I'm saying? Somebody gave her $100,000. Some rich bozo on there gave her $100,000. Amber
like
Rose
that
is
shit
back
we seen earlier, JR. Nigga Munch. The ball player. What's the nigga name? Gave that bitch took her on a $500,000 shopping spree.
Yeah, the Ice Spice chick. The basketball nigga took her on a $500,000.
So I mean these chicks are
getting that
type of bread.
The nigga a munch. I guess she get what she want.
The first date, I gotta find that shit so you could show them niggas this shit. So this shit might be believable. It might be believable. Seeing that, fam, it might be believable. Seeing that. Cause I mean, as soon as she turned 18, she probably had a line of niggas, blue check niggas and everything ready to, ready to move in. As soon as she turned 18, and that OnlyFans is just a front.
And she can't even rap. So she doing favors.
I mean, no way.
Favors is being done because she can't even rap. Can't even rap. And I ain't hating on her neither. She can't rap. They just letting anybody be famous.
Nah, she can't rap.
They just letting anybody be famous, man. It's like a lottery draw. Like today we gonna pick this nigga to be famous. Or this it's like a lottery. It's like, y'all ever see the movie the Island? Remember the movie The Island? They was just picking motherfuckers and they really wasn't going to no island. They ass was going to the cloning center. Somebody said, JR, don't start the night.
Them niggas was being used for spare parts.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
Niggas was being used for spare parts, man.
These niggas is munch.
Yeah, yeah. All right, look, I
You
resent that,
sent it.
John. Hold on. Yeah, yeah,
You get-
hell yeah.
I guess these
They
chicks get
gotta
what
see
they
this
want.
shit. So
These niggas is munch.
it makes me think, you know what I mean? Diddy taking Young Miami, you know what I mean? $100,000, $200,000 shopping sprees. What that nigga say? What did he say? No less than 200K. So what he buying them like cars and $30,000 bags and shit like
trips. Yeah, like
that? Nigga,
30,000.
$500,000 though.
Yeah, trips. Yeah, trips. Rent paid, trips. You know what I'm saying? Private flights. Dubai trips. Just all accumulate. That's accumulation of all that shit.
And a lot of they doing that shit on motherfuckers that don't even deserve
they
it.
They probably don't even wear the same clothes once. You know what I'm saying?
They doing that, man. Whatever.
Oh, let me pull this up.
That shit's crazy. That's wild right there.
This nigga took her non-rapping ass on a $500 spending spree, man. Shopping spree.
500,000. Take that shit and start another business with
start
it.
Start a business, yeah.
You just gonna get that shit to Balenciaga and fucking and Mercedes and Lexus and shit and Porsche.
So this nigga, this Jordan Poole nigga, dating Ice Spice, takes on a $500K shopping spree on the first date. It's a month. The nigga munch. The nigga munch.
Should have said what I want.
She get what she get what she want. This nigga munch.
Get what she want. Yeah.
I guess that's what the song meant. This type of nigga right here. My nigga.
Look, he looked like he just got finished munching and shit.
Yeah, nigga munch. This nigga can't even
get him the fuck up out of here on the first date. Damn, on the first date though, 500K. Niggas got money that's why these niggas be broke when they, you know what I mean? That's why these niggas be broke towards the end of their career. Doing shit like that. 500K on the first date? Man, I can't.
The nigga munch. And I believe it. I believe it. I don't think it's fake. I believe this shit because them niggas, that's what them ball playing ass niggas do. You heard Shaq. Shaq just admitted it. You know what I mean? Shaq admitted that he spend that much on the females he messed with. But he's saying that's what messed his marriage up. But he was doing that shit to his side. He was doing that shit for his side chicks though.
Not for no chick he was just dating on the first day.
He said that shit ruined his marriage.
New level of
doing shit like that.
This is a whole new level right here.
Y'all said y'all heard this was fake.
That's a whole new level right there.
I mean, she ain't that the shit she rap about? A nigga munch. I get what I want. She rap about this shit, so obviously, and she can't rap, so obviously somebody's doing her a favor. She's doing somebody a huge favor by being in the industry because she can't rap. So what else you gonna do in the industry like that? Being like a pretty chick with a body but can't rap. But you got a deal. What y'all think going on?
Look, JL, look what they trying to say. What? If y'all had it, y'all do it too. Nah. Like, niggas ain't reading this shit. It says 500K shopping spree, first date. The shit says first date. 500K for first date. Nah.
But you know what? That's not even a date. That's tricking. Just call
first
it what
date,
it is.
500K.
It's tricking, my nigga. These chicks is for the highest bidder. I'm letting y'all know now. These Young Miamis and these Ice Spice.
They doing something more
than
just what y'all think.
They're for the highest bidder. Whoever's the highest bidder.
500K.
Yeah. It's the highest bidder.
They making them work for that 500K. They probably moving bodies around.
And somebody pimping them out.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
They making them some more money some type of way. That's an investment. It better be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That shit better be an investment. If it's gonna be 500K on the first date, that's some type of investment that I'm investing in, and I'm expect that money back.
$4,000, Alex. Damn sure, yeah, y'all know. y'all some smart cookies in here. Y'all know what's going on.
Somebody said we hating. How are we hating? Why the fuck would we need to hate? We successful. I don't give a fuck about hating on nobody. I wanna see people succeed. Fuck we hating. What? Why would we need to hate?
I'm hating. So what?
We just telling y'all what we want, what we wouldn't do.
I said she can't rap. So
you gotta
what?
be a fool.
Do something about it.
You gotta be a fool. Hold on. You gotta be a fool to believe that's okay for somebody to spend $500K on a first date.
Thanks for the super chat, Moon.
I
Son.
ain't never
I'm
heard
up
no
next
shit
for this
like
500K from a lovely man.
Even if you got $1 billion, what the fuck you spending $500K on a first date for? For somebody you don't even know that just dropped a song saying this nigga a munch. You thought I was feeling you?
It's not a date.
You thought I was feeling you?
It's not a date though. It's a trick. It's a trick. It's not a date.
Well, I mean, date's a trip. It's the same shit though. A date and a trip. You can take motherfucker on a trip for a date. Like, yeah, this next date we about to go to Jamaica.
Nah, not a trip. Nah, not a trip, nigga. A trick.
Oh
trick.
shit. Oh, all right. I see you.
Yeah, tricks is for
kids.
I
thought you said take a trip. I thought you said not a date, a trip.
Nah, not a trip. Right. Trick. Yeah, that 500,000 on the first date. That's a trick. That's a Pretty Woman type shit. If y'all watch Pretty Woman with Richard Gere and Julia Roberts, that's the type shit he was doing.
You know, I ain't gonna judge a nigga on how
I'm not judging,
bread, but I just wouldn't do it.
Yeah, ain't nobody judging a nigga. But we just calling it what it is. It's a trick. I mean, hey man, look, you can't. If a nigga want to trick off 500K, man, let him do his thing, man. Ball playing nigga, he figured he could make it right back. You know what I mean? Do a couple slam dunks.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't hate. I mean, if he gets some enjoyment out of that, if that's, I mean, that one of his highest joys, spending 500K on a
But guess what?
On the first date, that he got it to do it. That, you know what I mean? Shit, maybe that's part of his fantasies to do that.
But
I ain't knocking that. I'm just saying I'm not going to do that shit. And I think it's insane from my point of view.
But guess what he is though? The nigga a munch.
Munch.
The nigga a munch.
Cause she definitely got what she want.
She get what
she
want.
Munch.
Thinking, you feeling you? Pockets is killing you.
But this,
I get what I want.
If he was willing to give her 500K just for the first date, what is he gonna give her for the second?
$1 million.
And the third? $1 million? You think she gonna get that $1 million?
Pimping ain't easy, man. Well, that's the long haul. The long haul is the $1 million. You know what I'm saying? That's the long haul shit. So she gotta stick around for a bit for that.
And I ain't hating on anybody.
She might have to have money. She might have to have a baby for that one though. For $1 million. Yeah, he might have to get a baby out of the deal.
And don't get it effed up. I'm not opposed. We not opposed to a man taking care of, the women in his life. But that shit says first date. You know what I'm saying? It says first date. Now, if it's a chick that they've been down with each other for a while, or marriage or something like that, and 500K, get spit, that's fine.
Janet Jackson, they said Janet Jackson got like $6 million just to have a kid with the Arabian boy. I don't know where he from. Guess that nigga from Saudi, some shit. Think he like a prince from Saudi or some shit. That wasn't no date. That was just have a quick kid. Nigga smash. She ended up getting pregnant. He paid off to move on. You know what I'm saying? He paid Janet to move on, man.
Damn.
Yeah, cause you just can't. It's not easy just getting up in the royal family like that. That shit ain't just easy. So nigga gotta smash, move on.
And that's because they wanted some of that Jackson blood. They wanted to produce another Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, y'all know that 500K. You know the record company pimped out for that 500K. They say, yeah, we need money off. We need a percentage off this. The 360 deal. We need money off everything, including the trick, including you tricking. We need a piece of that too.
Oh! Did somebody just yell out to us and say next story?
Damn, somebody said for $5 billion. God damn.
What for $5 billion?
She said Janet had a marriage agreement for $5 billion.
$5 billion to a marriage agreement to who?
I don't know. I guess the Saudi nigga.
They said those niggas over there are trillionaires.
Yeah. Somebody
That's
said,
pretty wild.
Somebody said next story.
Yeah, gonna yell out next story.
Yell, shit, I ain't hear you.
You can easily go.
I ain't even supposed to be seeing you.
What's up, Mr. Smith? You can easily go. You know what I mean? Go live on your channel and do another story. You know what I'm saying? You always welcome to do that.
Nigga said Jaguar. He just said her name and shit. Nigga ain't say. What about her? What's going on?
You got some information that we don't know about? You got something to say about Jag tonight? Like, I don't understand this shit, man.
Yo, you want us to move on, Tony Smith, to the next chapter? Drop a cash app, man. I mean, hit the super chat.
Yeah, hit the super chat, drop a cash app, whatever you want to do.
Something, man. Matter of fact, you know what?
I don't understand it.
Yeah, I mean, hit the cash app, brothers and sisters.
We like dealing with hecklers. Y'all don't realize that? We like dealing with hecklers. We like dealing with the, you know what I mean?
You know what? Cash at me right now. Cash app. Let me see if I get a cash. I'm not talking no more till I get a cash app. I better get a cash app.
Yeah, man. What's wrong with it?
Now this nigga just delayed it going to the next story. But anyway, shit. While we at it, y'all might as well just head over to the nightandaycbdhub.com
and let's get
y'all CBD smokes.
Let's get into this commercial break. We'll be right back.
And lotion.
Commercial break, right
What's
back.
What's up, y'all? It's Naturi Naughton, aka Tasha from Power.
What's up, y'all? This is Master P.
Your boy NRE.
This your boy Trick Daddy Dollars.
Redman is in the building.
You got post-traumatic stress syndrome from being in the hood.
If you got pain, you suffer from anxiety,
go get the CBD smoke, CBD gummies, the CBD oils.
Go get your CBD smokes.
Buy they pre-rolls like Granddaddy Perk and Pineapple Express. Also, they got moon rocks. They got edibles.
Night and day.
Night and day.
Night and day.
CBDHub.com.
Night and day and CBDHub.com.
Night and day CBDHub.com.
Night and day CBDHub.com.
Oh, this is a black-owned business. So
your boy NRE.
I am the Daddy Dollars, and I approve this message.
This is Redman, and I approve this message.
What's up, family? It's Isaiah Curry. You been looking raggedy lately? Cause you having trouble finding the right products for your beautiful melanated bodies? Skin so ashy you look albino? Head so dry and nappy you can start a fire with it?
Last time somebody comes in.
Well, look no further, family, because we got you covered over here at Night and Day Shopping Network. We team up with other black entrepreneurs to bring you the best self-care products for us melanated brothers and sisters. And don't feel left out, white people. You can use them too. All the products are all natural and chemical free. We got some raw shea and cocoa butters, body washes, coconut hair conditioners, yucca root shampoo, gift boxes, and gel and oil for your hair locks. All from black-owned companies. It's way better than that crap from Walmart and the dollar store. Shit. So click the link in the description box below and go get you some at nightanddayNetmarket.com.
All right, we back, man.
We back.
All right,
back.
Back.
What up? Make sure y'all go grab those products. Y'all know it's high quality, black owned. You know what I mean? We definitely support entrepreneurship on here. So all you entrepreneurs out there, if you got products that you trying to get out there to the people, hit us up through our email. Join our email list. That's the best way to hit us up. You know what I mean? And start opening up those newsletters so you know what's going on next with Night and Day Network, man. All right, so let's get into this shit with Jag, man.
Yeah, so Jag out here crib shopping and shit. I guess she out here crib trying to find, you know what I mean? Trying to find a place. You know what I mean? She posted a couple things earlier. Y'all's going in the goddamn comment section, though. Y'all niggas be going in the comment section. They be
Don't
like
they?
on stand. They got notifications on for Jag, waiting for it to post, so they go straight to the comment section, boy. Niggas be ordered. Like y'all niggas don't give no breathing room. God damn. Y'all be on it. So Jag, I guess Jag hopped out. Y'all saying she hopped out and took a picture in front of somebody else's crib. But I don't know, Jag look like Jag tagged the realtor and all that shit. I guess she trying to find, you know what I mean, a spot for the fam and you know, for them to live and shit. Trying, you know, get a crib. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all don't start. Don't start. Y'all already starting already. Nigga said she shopping for tents and shit. Y'all tripping, yo. Y'all tripping. Look at the comment. Get out of those people's yard. Look at them. Not y'all on here talking about congratulations. Y'all funny as hell. Y'all is hectic out here, man. Y'all some hectic people out here, boy. Y'all ain't. I know Jag be looking at this shit, probably cracking the fuck up at these comments. Like these niggas is crazy. Look, good job scamming, but y'all gotta stay.
Good job scamming,
bro. These comments is crazy, bro.
Yo, y'all wild as shit.
These comments
is this some of y'all niggas in here that wrote some of these comments on there?
You know damn well some of them niggas in here that wrote these comments. Look,
y'all some funny ass niggas.
Nigga said nurse, she out again. Y'all tripping, man.
Y'all niggas is funny as hell in those comment sections.
I know Jag probably sit back laughing at some of this shit.
Hell yeah, this shit funny as hell.
I could have sworn she said she's buying a house in Louisiana. Y'all be knowing all this shit. Y'all
be knowing all this shit.
Tuned in, don't they?
Niggas got private eyes and shit.
Yeah, they be tuned in, boy.
It be y'all niggas following Jag around.
Yeah.
It be y'all niggas pulling up on Jag and shit.
They be in the following Jag around
on the run and shit. They be on the run for it. Be y'all niggas that be following and stalking.
They be following them around, following Jag around on the internet and shit.
Trying to get the tea.
God damn.
This shit is like a reality TV show, fam.
Yeah. That's what Jag said. Jag said she documenting her life online.
Reality TV.
You know what I mean, she said she documenting her life online for y'all to y'all be calling that girl all kinds of names. Laguna, Lasagna, Lagina. Like what y'all be calling her all types of shit. Linguini.
With her, what the hell? With her mom, Olivia.
And
Artelli. Olivia. Yep, Olivia and Smelly.
Artelli.
Or Artelli.
And you want to come to my hotel?
Artelli
is
Olivia.
The room key. Look, ain't being a home squatter. Still, look, ain't being a home squatter still a crime. Look at y'all. Like, yo, these niggas is crazy,
man. Y'all niggas is crazy.
Hey, man, Jag trying to speak it into existence, man. What y'all talking about, man?
Look. Now, when you get arrested for trespassing, don't go blaming it on Officer Ramirez.
Yo, y'all niggas is tripping.
Wow, man.
Yeah. He said these niggas be following Jag around the internet. She just be doing shit like a little child.
Y'all niggas.
Yo, they said she just be doing shit like a little child. Look at y'all niggas is crazy, man. I mean, Jag ain't get no good comments under this post. Y'all niggas is going in. God damn.
Yeah, y'all niggas, yeah.
A bunch of vultures, pinking things. What do you want?
Yeah, the internet don't cut nobody no slack, man.
Hell no, the internet.
We got yo, Curry Gang. We got channels out there hating on us and shit. Niggas doing whole live streams about us.
Live streams.
Ain't really got shit to say. Yeah.
Night day over there fucking scamming.
Right, you know,
The fucking Jaguar and Goomba and shit. Night day.
Night
Niggas over
day.
there. You know what I mean? Niggas over
I
there.
ain't fucking with none of their products.
I ain't fucking with none of them products.
None of that shit is FDA approved.
Yeah, none of that shit FDA approved. You know what I mean? Fucking night and day over there helping Jaguar scam and shit. Fucking Cash App for Goomba. You know what I mean?
How many times them niggas gonna ask for the Cash App from Goomba?
How many times them niggas gonna ask for the Cash Apps for Goomba? You know what I mean? Yeah, that FDA. It ain't approved.
Yup, losers, slackers.
You know what I mean? Yo, that you fucking day and night and day, whatever hell y'all niggas' names is, over there fucking scamming.
Over there scamming.
You know what I'm saying? That's how niggas be though.
I ain't fucking with none of them products. Them shit can fucking break my skin
I don't even
no products from no black folk. I don't want no products from no black folks. I'd rather go to the China man.
Yeah, go to Korean man.
I'd rather go to the Korean man.
Yeah, even though they treat me like shit, I still like shopping in there. Fuck night and day. I ain't helping them black ass niggas out. I
hate them black ass niggas.
I hate them black bastards.
They stink.
I hate they
black
products.
Skin.
I hate they black products. Yeah.
I hate they black CBD. I hate they CBD because it's black.
Yeah, because it's black.
Oh man, that shit funny. Yo, you can't
crazy,
play
man.
us, man. You try to play us, you gonna get played,
Nigga,
man.
my
Shit
nigga,
ain't gonna
we
work
do.
out.
Yo, you gotta
Shit's not gonna
understand
work
something.
out. We do this shit. We does
We
this.
some
This is
jokes.
what
We some jokesters, man. Like we
do this.
y'all seen the parodies. Like y'all think
we do
yo,
this
our
shit
minds,
for real.
our mindsets is different.
Yeah, we do this shit for
Like
real.
you,
Gonna
like I
fuck
feel
around
like I
and end
gotta
up
get
on the
that
cartoon.
I gotta get that Prince punch in when he said I can't be played. Yeah, he tried to play me. I can't be played.
They gonna fuck around, end up
You know
on the animated Summer Jam screen.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Ayana Brown, man. Ayana Brown said Jaguar wrong using Legina. That'll be her next enemy within 2 weeks tops. Damn.
Ain't nobody in their right mind gonna stand straight in front of me. If you wanna catch an L, I do this.
You know what I mean? I do this.
I almost forgot we had that shit.
We do this. You know what I mean?
That's perfect.
Night and day. You
Night
niggas
day.
over there helping goddamn Jaguars scam and Goomba asking for goddamn cash apps.
These niggas
You know
gonna
what I'm
fuck
saying?
around and end up in one of our parodies. As a matter of fact, we should take one of them Jones right now and
Parody
fuck
the nigga.
yup. Them niggas hating on us and shit. Them niggas couldn't really hate though. Niggas know they can't really hate on us. They see the work that we doing. They see how we putting niggas on. They see how we moving. They know nobody can hate on our brand, fam. Nobody can hate on our brand.
All right, so let me play this video. I think this Jag talking to somebody at the house. I don't know what the joint is. I think she talking to somebody at the house.
Nobody messes with this neighborhood. No. And for Gina and Sam, after everything we've been through and all of the hard work, it would just be nice to come home to a place that's home. And if we don't want to leave, we don't have to. No. You have everything you need. Everything. I can put my studio in here. I can put my products in here. You guys can have a gallery in here. There's a place for mom. Instead of that number on TV, there's actually a place for mom. You know that commercial? Okay. Very safe, and safety is key. Nobody messes with this neighborhood. No. And for Gina and Sam, after everything we've been through and all of the hard work.
Yeah, y'all niggas went in on the phone though. Y'all niggas like, what the fuck they record that on? Y'all niggas was going in on the phone, on the camera, like.
Y'all niggas is brutal, man.
Y'all brutal, man.
Y'all brutal. We don't want to become the people's enemy, do we? Or do we? Or do we?
Or be the villain?
Yeah, do we want to be the villain? What do we want to be?
Yeah, I guess she trying to get the crib, man. I mean, she trying to get a spot. You know, shit.
You see, man, when the people, the masses eventually gonna turn on you.
Hell yeah, you know that. You know, night and day, yeah, night and day, man.
I
Y'all
love
changed
y'all
my.
night and
I love
day.
y'all.
Next thing you know, fuck
Yeah,
night and day.
man, fuck night and day, man. Them niggas ain't shit over there, man. Niggas think they fucking woke. Them niggas ain't spiritually woke. Them niggas asleep over there. You know what I'm saying?
And at the end of man, night and day, why don't you want me, man? Shade out of fucking Fresh Prince. I hate. You know what? I don't need night and day. I hate night and day. You know what I mean? I became an influencer without night and day. I was able to sell my products without night and day. I don't need night and day. Fuck night and day.
Called a
Why
Jaguar.
don't night and day want me, man?
Called a Jaguar.
God damn.
God damn, y'all tripping. You know what I'm saying? You over there fucking helping them scam and shit. Y'all mean the products. Man, fuck y'all products, man. Your products ain't shit.
Man,
y'all,
fuck those black products.
You know what I mean?
Man, fuck those black products. I don't like no black products. Give me some Asian products.
Yeah, so y'all looking for a hook. Y'all looking for hooks. Jag says she's singling y'all hooks. You know what I mean? 1,500. You know what I'm saying? You got a song and shit. You need a single and a hook. 1,500. Shit, that ain't shit.
What? What ain't
that's
shit?
That's a deal. That's a deal. 1,500.
Oh,
single on the hook. Yeah, the single on the hook and shit. That's a. Somebody said she really scamming. What somebody said? No one's tripping, bro. She's really scamming people. They're upset because she's not paying them back, paying money back. What you just saying? Like she out here borrowing money from somebody, some shit? I don't know what the hell. What you saying?
What? Hold on. Are you
Somebody
talking about
said,
this comment? No one is tripping,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
She really scamming people and they're upset because she's not paying them back money they sent to her network. Why? Hold on. What the fuck is that about?
Sent money to the network?
Sent money to the network? What? Like as an investment? Or like donations? I don't understand.
Or signing up or something. I don't know what the hell they talking about. I don't know what they talking about. Yeah, see, y'all know more than we know.
I can't even see where. Yeah, y'all niggas be knowing more than us. What the fuck?
That's crazy.
Y'all know more than we do.
Yeah, oh shit.
Cause y'all be in here on knowing all types of shit.
I said the network don't. Well, you know, Goomba was doing all the tech work and shit over there. So Jag don't have Goomba doing the tech work no more. So she gotta find somebody that know how to do all the tech work and shit. You know what I mean? Because Goomba was the one doing the tech work. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm unsubscribing. Look.
Uh-oh.
I didn't even know you was here.
Hold up.
I didn't even know you was her.
Maybe she talking about Jag
network. Oh, to the network. Oh.
D Queen, who you unsubscribing from? Hold on. Who you unsubscribing from?
Yeah, somebody deleted the Mr. Knowledge deleted the
no, I wasn't going. Nah, you shouldn't have deleted
No, don't bring her back. Oh no, it's too late, I think.
Bring her back. Oh, then he got her up out of here fast as hell.
I ain't dead. That's the first time I ain't never see Mr. Knowledge get somebody up out of
right?
Here.
She must have been getting under his skin. Yeah, I know. He got her ass up out of here quick.
Damn, this nigga, that nigga like the machines in the Matrix and shit. looking for Neo on them niggas. Yo, oh man, I gotta pull this shit up though, man. My nigga, I gotta pull this shit up though.
Yeah, y'all be brutal. Y'all be brutal as hell in these comments sometimes, man. That shit be crazy.
My nigga Goomba moved on. Goomba said, "Fuck that! I got a whole new fan."
Damn.
Goomba out here like this and shit.
That's a whole nother fan.
Goomba out here like
that's bad.
I'm a Peppy. Ain't no drag. Papa's got a brand new bag.
Goomba got a brand new bag and shit. You know what I mean?
Nigga moved on fast and shit.
Yeah, I had to block the kids out, man. Kids don't need to be on people's internets and shit, man. So y'all see, I blocked the faces out on here. Kids don't need to be in nobody internet. But yeah, shit, Goomba. I see why Goomba moved on, man. It was said, fuck that, whole new fam. Somebody say he trolling.
That nigga moved on faster than a
Hell yeah.
He moved on fast. Damn, sheesh. That nigga the Flash. That nigga Black Lightning and shit.
And they got matching shirts on. Yeah, you know it's serious when niggas got matching shirts on and shit.
Man, this look like an old picture though. This shit look
this
like
probably is old. Yeah, it do look
early
old.
2000s and shit.
That look
He
like young
Goomba.
That look like young Goomba and shit.
That look like young Goomba and shit. Damn, he got a whole nother family out here.
That's young Goomba. Dang.
So he had a whole nother family on the side. I don't know what the
said,
fuck. Y'all niggas know more than us.
Like
What's going on, y'all? What's going on,
yeah,
y'all?
You can tell some. Yeah, you can tell some of these pictures old. Cause
yeah, these pictures is old. But he posted this shit up like it was recent. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? Since y'all I mean, y'all niggas is the experts.
Y'all know more than where's the experts at? Should we drop the link? Get some. Who's the
experts?
We
might have to drop the link to get some Jag experts on here.
Yeah. Tamiko show. Let's get Tamiko on.
Yeah, let's get some of these motherfuckers
Tamiko,
on here. Tamiko,
you want to come up on here? Who else?
I don't even know, man. Just let niggas come on and talk.
That's niggas come on.
They be knowing all the information. Y'all niggas be knowing more than us.
Yeah, put us down with the shit y'all find out. Y'all niggas be following. Exactly. Y'all know more shit than we know.
Hell yeah. What y'all niggas know?
Tap in. Go
ahead,
Tamiko.
tap in, man, because y'all niggas be knowing way more than us.
What's the verdict on these?
God damn.
What's the verdict on this new girl Goomba with?
Yeah.
You know anybody know the verdict on that? Because I don't know her. I mean, we never talked to Goomba about it.
From my observation, this looked like an old ass picture. Like, I don't know, that one in the middle might be recent, but the other ones look like older pictures. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Somebody said it's Photoshop. What the hell?
Damn, Goomba Photoshopped.
Nah, ain't Photoshop.
This shit came straight from his page. All right,
Tamiko
show. All right,
yeah. Yo, what up?
Ooh, this is crazy.
Yeah, what up, Tamiko?
What's up, y'all, man?
What's going on? What's the verdict on
Curry Gang people out there?
What's the verdict on all this, man?
Yeah, I know the verdict, man, because y'all niggas be knowing more than us.
Hey, you know what? I would say he's trolling. They both be giving each other messages through the little, the IGs and the YouTubes.
Yeah.
So it looks like an old picture, the one on the right, especially with the T-shirt.
Yeah. Well, I think the middle one is the one he recently posted, because somebody sent it. You know what I mean, sent it to us like Goomba. You know what I mean? So this
they don't look old. They look new, to be honest.
Like with this, I think the one in the middle was like, you know what I'm saying,
more recent.
Yeah.
He quickly ran to the mall and took these damn pictures.
Ran to the mall. Damn. Oh, you talking like the little booth joint?
Yeah.
Hop in the booth joint and be like, you know what I'm saying?
Here's my theory. He must have already had her in the wings. Like
that's what Jack said. Yeah, that's what Jack said.
They already was communicating because me and my husband are separated. But if he popped off with some matching clothes and pictures, like a week later after getting me called, putting in the mental ward, I'd never talk to him again.
Wow.
Even if they're old pictures, I see leaving Jaguar right enough is enough. Pictures are old. Even if they are old pictures, it's still, to me, disrespectful. But then their whole situation was disrespectful.
Was that his high school sweetheart? Because y'all be knowing more than us.
She got the Goomba tattoo.
The girl and Jag got into this big argument on this other podcast channel. And the girl was arguing, going back and forth with Jag, talking about he was staying with her literally couple days after he got Jag locked up in the mental spot.
Yeah, we know about that because he talked about that. He talked about that
in the interview.
We interviewed him.
Yeah.
But as far as this woman, what is this? I'm just asking if that is high school sweetheart. Like, it looked like
I think that could be. That's his
who
high
would
school
tattoo their
sweetheart.
name? Who would tattoo their name? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They spouse's
Goomba and
name.
shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Gerald got his full for government
You know what I'm saying?
situation. He looks stupid though. So I would say, I don't know if y'all been watching what Jag has been posting lately, but when I've been listening to her, even that one she posted like 2 a.m. Why the hell am I up at 2 a.m? But anyway, she was talking about
nosy,
huh?
Being nosy, thirsty for the tea. That's why you were up.
Know, he said Goomba said they never turned their legal paperwork in, so they're not even. If you didn't turn, like, even if you had a ceremony, I'm a wedding officiant. If you don't turn the paperwork in, you ain't legally married.
That's true.
Yeah.
So their whole thing is null and void.
Yeah, according to the state, you ain't legally married.
Nah.
Yeah.
So they're not married. So she needs to keep it pushing. And God bless him. I hope he stopped asking for money. Good Lord. Seriously. I mean, no diss. That's not really my business. I mean, everybody has a choice. You can choose to give money or not.
Yeah.
But this is the girl who Jag be banging on, talking about she was molested by her father and all this and disrespecting the girl. But the girl was rude. Like, stay out of their business. Like, if you're going to be in their business, you catch the wrath too. And by the way,
crossfires. Yeah, the cross.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he moved on, I mean, literally, y'all, it's only March. Right? He had her locked up in early March. In February, he was still rolling out with her. But then again, she kissed some whole other chick, and she had that fool Solar rolling out, and other people allegedly. And in Chicago, she hanging out with DJ so-and-so. So they both was kind of, let me tell you something, guys, and this is an exclusive. When I was hanging with her and Nosy Ho and King Payne, all them people in December, she seemed fed up with him back then. Okay. And out of respect to their privacy, I deleted what I had. I didn't mean to record her fussing. You know what I mean? I didn't want to have that information. So I basically, now I'm talking about it. So here we go. But I just didn't want to be in that. You know what I'm saying? But she been seeming like she was done dealing with this dude. To be honest with you, she was seeming fed up back in December.
Yeah.
Yes, you still holding. I'm just being funny. Exclusive. But yeah, it just seemed like she was already bored and done with him even before Solar was around. So, you know how sometimes when you break up and you transition into a new situation,
yeah,
it's hard to just cut it off completely. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So sometimes it get messy.
Like you been with somebody for years. It ain't just easy walking away. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think she did some passive aggressive stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if she had some Pisces in her somewhere. She has some passive aggressive way to get out of a relationship. They are married. The Texas law is different. Once they got the license, the person married, they signed a paper. That was it. Okay.
Yeah, it's common. It's common marriage down there too, right? Like if you living with them,
but you got to be together for 7 years.
Oh, 7. Oh,
it's not 7. 4. They was only married for 4 years, alleged.
You gotta watch that.
Yes, that's right. I do. I'm not on every platform. I'm on this one. Get it right. King Payne, who I was working with, and sometimes Sean Davy Way, if he allowed me to. Knock it off. I'm not on every platform. These are the only platforms I basically watch. So just knock it off.
Oh, they try to say you platform
I love Pisces.
hopping.
I have a Pisces moon. Don't get it twisted. But I'm saying sometimes the way Pisces handle business, they don't be direct. They be passive aggressive. That's just how it is. And before I cut out of here, I just want to say, hey, y'all, they CBD sticks are flame.
Hell yeah.
CBD sticks be on point.
On point.
That's it. I don't know much more than that. I have not, I need to call her and see, what's going on. I used to live in Shreveport, Highland Park. You can't just jump into Highland Park. They still Louisiana. They still white folk. Okay, you can't just jump in their community. Here I go, Brett. Yeah, here I go. But anyway, you can't just jump into Highland Park. I used to live not near in Highland Park, but near Highland Park.
You gotta be.
I was trying to move there. You can't move there.
So you gotta have some type of juice then.
You gotta have a little clout. You can't just have money and move into Highland Park. You gotta be respectable and have a career and a job they know. And you know, I don't know her connects down there. I mean, she's an amazing person. She can make shit pop.
Yeah.
But I don't know enough about that to speak on that. So I'm gonna hop off of here if that, until I have something more to say. But I just think it's shady that he moved on with another woman so quickly. Although I get it, kind of, but it's still kind of whack. No, he didn't just find her perfect savage. They been keeping in touch.
Yeah, old pic. Yes, you could tell Goomba young in that picture over there on the far left.
Yeah. They said that was. They said they was girlfriend and boyfriend. They was girlfriend and boyfriend like 10 years ago.
Yeah, do you understand why? Do y'all understand why I asked? Was that's his high school sweetheart though?
Yeah, they look like young and shit. Probably
But then again, getting all that stress off of you can bring you some age. Bring you some youth back too. Don't get that twisted. Stress is a killer, and once you get that stress away from you, because that's what he was dealing with, a lot of stress. No diss to the sister, but that's a stressful life, driving place to place, eating a lot of fast food, whatever they was doing.
Yeah. Definitely.
Stress. It's stress.
Stress on
hotel
the body,
food and shit like that.
That's stress on your mental state, stress on your body.
But I will say, on the other podcast, he did mention that they had known each other before. They was together. They she had got pregnant or something. Remember, y'all? Anybody who tapped into the other podcast, the girl had been pregnant by him. She lost the baby. And allegedly, that's when he had a vasectomy or something like that. Remember?
Dang.
Ain't this the chick, the single mother with the kids, true vintage R&B fan? This ain't her? That's her, isn't it?
Y'all know who else in here?
Look, y'all niggas, y'all niggas are the experts.
We going from podcast to podcast.
Tap in, experts.
Tap in. Hold on, let me drop the link again so these niggas can tap in. They be experts.
What up, Dre Mers?
Experts and shit. We don't know what be going on.
It's stressful. I just know it's a lot of stress dealing with this type of situation. I'm not gonna just say it's her. He's stressful too. Can't have no man screaming and yelling. He was cussing at her and all that. And then they both putting their hands on each other. That's too much stress. Yes, they did grow up together, Keela Tate. They from the same neighborhood. They grew up together. They knew each other for a while. She says she just his friend, but they just saying that. The way she even said, we just friends, means they wasn't just friends. They friends with benefits, apparently.
Right.
Thank you, Moon Sun.
You dropped the link.
That's all I know. I don't know much more than that, y'all. To be honest, nothing more. Do you have to be a Pisces? Listen, I have a Pisces moon. I'm a Virgo. I get it. I wasn't trying to diss Pisces.
Look at the link to the stream, y'all. Click that link to the stream, y'all.
Tap in professionals that been following this story like hand to hand, foot to foot.
Yeah, y'all niggas be knowing all the tea.
They
damn Boston Tea Party out this bitch.
Look, did y'all ever find out if she was pregnant or not? I gotta laugh on that one. She was not pregnant. Come on now.
That
is Barbara, True LB, the one with the twins. That's right. That's his girl. I don't care what he say, but he just trying to be, what's that word? Kind of respectful. I don't know how respectful you can be being with a whole nother woman while your woman's locked up in a mental institution. How is that? To the point where Jag is feeling like he's an op now, like he was signed from Jay-Z's people to come and marry her. The whole Hollywood wives story, That does happen, by the way, people.
That
does happen. The record labels do assign people to you. That's true. They do. When you get a certain amount of money, just like Brad Pitt and what's her face, the one he left Angelina Jolie for, said that their agents be hooking them together and connecting them. They do that. They do.
Shit, Orlando said that. Orlando
Brown said that shit too.
Disney was doing that
Disney
shit.
Was doing that.
They have to do that. These are corporations that put millions. You're the corporate sponsor. So of course they're gonna keep an eye on you.
You gotta watch the investment. Yeah, because it's an investment.
We talk about that shit all the time on this channel.
Oh, I know, brother. I try to, y'all be making my day. I promise you. Y'all be making my day. I'll be so happy that other people understand and know. D'Angelo and Angie B, that was a love story, Tony Smith. That was love.
Who else gonna tap in? We dropped the link. Tap
Jermaine
in.
Janet Jackson. That was another story.
Yeah.
But And then when you go to these industry parties, you see a lot of the same people over and over again. Or when me as an extra, like I was just a little old extra. But even still with that, when you work a lot, you see the same people all the time. So that's another way you make connections or, end up marrying people in the game and all that.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me today about Orlando, like, did Will Smith really rape him? I was like, I don't know.
I don't know.
But I wouldn't say he was lying per se either. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, what do we say on here? We can't confirm or deny. We wasn't there.
Yup. Can't confirm it or deny it.
And just like that sister Jaguar's womb, I don't know if let me tell you something. When I was hanging out with Boys to Men, and no, I'm not bragging or flossing. I'm just telling you experiences in my life.
You flossing. That ain't nothing. Major name dropping. Oh,
don't nobody know who the hell I am.
Big
but
name.
I was signed to Boys to Men at one point. Okay, and I was How did I meet them? I was doing extra work on a Boys to Men video, and I was managed by Coolio and all that. But I'll tell you, whenever Boys to Men used to come to town, I was with Johnny Cochran's lawyer, rest in peace, and his people and their people used to call me, and they'd be like, "Hey, come to this hotel." And this hotel is the hotel that everybody famous goes to. That's black. It's called the Mondrian or the Montage, something like that. No, I did not. That's not even funny, actually.
Hey.
I do believe something did happen to Coolio that they're not saying. Do you know I posted that thing? This other company used some clips from my interview with Coolio for something else, and YouTube cut it out. They took it off my channel.
Wow.
They said it was not. I'd have to read it to you, but they used some excuse to take that because Coolio was calling it out. You know what I'm saying? He was saying that they was pedophiling or whatever, whoever he was talking about on my thing. They cut the clip out that these people have used my man. Right. Thank you, Adriana's report. I don't get nothing from that but lack of sleep. Like, I'm just starting to sleep, y'all. I've been stressed out. I called Coolio the day he died, man. And that tripped me out because for days before, I was feeling like I needed to call him. And then when I finally called him and left a message, I got texts from people like, "Did you hear Coolio died?" And I thought it was a cruel joke. I thought it was a cruel joke.
They do that all the time with celebrities.
Who that just tapped in? I forgot. Who that tapped in?
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, what up?
CBD, Tony Smith. Be quiet, Tony Smith.
You there?
Adrenochrome. Yup. He did.
I don't know. I think he got his joint.
His mic off. Lamar Jackson, you got your mic off. You got to turn your mic on.
Hey, did y'all hear Tokyo Tony talking about how she went over to Angela, her daughter's house, Blac Chyna, and she had a Baphomet on a tattoo of Baphomet on her
that's
ass?
old. Yeah, we interviewed her about that a long time ago when it first happened. Yeah, we interviewed her when we had her and Jaguar on. That was 2 years ago. Yeah, we talked about that. Like,
I know people that practice that, and all I can say is that from what I understand about that belief system, Baphomet is not a real person. It's just a character that was drawn. You can't work. It's like worshiping Charlie Brown. Like, that doesn't really exist. You know, it's just an image.
And Baphomet just means polarity. That's why it has the boy and the girl, and then the half female, and then half
up
male.
And the fingers down.
It just represents polarity. It ain't nothing demonized. You ain't even got to believe that it's demon. You ain't even got to pay attention to none of that shit.
It's hard to explain to people.
It's only a demon when you giving it that energy.
That part.
If you ain't giving it that energy, you wouldn't care nothing about no goddamn Baphomet.
It don't mean nothing.
Programmed to look at it spooky.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that. Okay, because again, I have a pentagram, whatever you want, a 5-star, whatever in my house. That'd be freaking my mother out. She'd be playing all this Jesus stuff, thinking I'm on some crazy shit, but I'm not. I'm not at all. It just represents nature, y'all. And another thing they mentioned about pagans, right? I took this pagan studies class back in school, and I learned that pagan just means countrymen. It don't mean the devil. I know Christians, like, no diss to the Christians, much love and respect to everybody in all belief systems, but they made us think that pagans were bad and evil, but really a lot of the rituals people do on these holidays are pagan.
You know what it is, Tamiko show?
Brainwashed.
What?
A lot of things got lost in translation because you know how we even with hip hop, some things we say pause about that wasn't gay back then. So a lot of things get misunderstood through translation throughout the times. Things change, and the whole of one thing that means something that meant something else means something different today. So a lot of the shit people get misconstrued. They just don't understand the origins of things. So
Correct.
they'll look at something and say, "Oh, that's spooky, that's
the
evil,
devil."
that's something." But back then they didn't look at it like that. They didn't look
Correct.
at it as
Program.
evil, and you know what I'm saying. So a
Correct.
lot of things just
Because
get
we're
lost over
programmed.
time. You know what I mean? Ignorance.
And
Ignorance,
Priscilla,
ignorance over
I want
time.
to say, Priscilla, they don't even have to get women and children missing. Do you know where they get the? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys know where they get the stuff for the face creams and the wrinkle-free creams. Man, they get that from our placentas. Like when we have babies at the hospital, they take your placenta, or if you have an abortion, they take that stuff, and those pharmaceutical companies use it for the skin creams and
The
stuff.
foreskin.
Yeah,
And the
the
foreskin.
All of that. They use all of that without
Yeah.
y'all knowing or without us knowing. That's why when I had my babies, I made them put my placenta
Stem cells.
in and I took my placenta home, and I know it sounds crazy, but it's mine though, right? And I had a homegirl, you know, we really into the herbal world. So my homegirl basically paid a herbalist to make her placenta into vitamins.
Yeah.
Did you know you could do that, y'all?
Yeah, some people eat their placenta.
You
know what I
can.
mean?
I wouldn't do that, but
Yeah, I wouldn't
you
do
could
that either,
definitely get it made into vitamins, y'all. What I did was I buried mine. I bought a tree, and I basically buried the placenta with the tree, and it's a gorgeous big tree now. And with my other son, we did the same thing. My mother-in-law was tripping. I have placenta in her freezer. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather me have it than the hospital, who they get thousands of dollars for our placentas and our, you know, all that afterbirth and all that stuff we have after we have babies. Literally, they sell that stuff to the pharmaceutical
DNA.
companies without y'all. Another thing, brothers, I wanted y'all to mention, and Curry family, I went into the like, what do we call it? The place where you apply for food stamps and all that. Hey, I'm a teacher. I gotta do what I gotta do. But when I went in there, I noticed they had these cards, man, that was like, hey, organs. We're looking for organs, organ donors. Like, it was the cutest, most nice card, but it was right there. Like, why they having people, you know what I'm saying? Why they telling you about donating your organs in a welfare place? Like, what is that? Yeah, they want to get rid of us, but Priscilla, but they still want our melanin. They still want our organs.
Somebody said, so is the Baphomet. So somebody said the Baphomet a positive thing. Don't be deceived.
I
don't know. It ain't it's positive.
It ain't positive or negative.
It ain't positive or negative. It's just something you don't give a shit about. If you ain't giving it no energy, it's nothing to you. It don't mean nothing to you if you're not giving it the energy.
It's literally like worshiping Charlie
Brown.
Brown.
Yeah, it's not part of your world. It's not part of your world.
Character.
You know what I'm saying? It's not part of your existence. You don't care nothing about it. It's only have the energy that you give it.
Yes.
Y'all was programmed to think this spooky shit about everything. You know what I mean? They programming the hell out of all of us.
And they making us not like our own stuff.
If you know who you are, as a spiritual being, you will realize you above all that shit. Baphomet,
exactly.
All that
that
shit
shit is
care
idle.
nothing about it. You be like, all that shit is weak to me because
idle.
They don't have no power over my spiritual being, my spiritual self.
Period.
I'm above all that. I'm above the material world. Period.
It's in your heart and your mind
that
and
shit
your
don't
skin.
Have no power. Y'all niggas giving
all of
it only has
symbolism.
The power you giving it.
It's just symbolism though that represents the universe and all the things that come with it. So all these different so-called gods and all these different it's all aspects of the one same energy.
Willfully obtuse. No, you know what? I went to Hollywood High, folks, and I want to tell you that I learned from my white friends there is a difference between Satanism and Luciferianism.
Yeah.
There's a difference. And there's a difference. Yeah, we are gods.
Now listen, Luciferianism, that's like more so the spiritual side, believing that you're basically a spirit inside of a human body. Because you believe that you're the light bearer.
Yeah.
That's what that means. It means you're carrying the light within these bodies, which is the shadow realm. Satanism, the Satanism, that's more so about indulging in your lower animal self.
Right, which goes into the Egyptian of Set, right? That goes in with that, but that's a whole nother story for another thing. Put a pic of Kel's daughter, lasagna. Y'all wrong, Tony Smith. You wrong. You wrong. Actually, Angela, her name is Angela, but we'll call her Legina because that's what she wants to be called, I guess.
Yeah, y'all be calling her Linguini, and
I can't even front. I have called her lasagna before. I can't.
Lasagna. Y'all be saying all types.
Linguini.
You gonna get dissed if you calling yourself the child of Aaliyah. Let's go. That's disrespectful.
Not Aaliyah.
She's the daughter of Alivia. And Artelli. Yeah.
No, we're not saying Lucifer is some imaginary. No, John Brown. That's not what we're saying. It's just energy. You know, everything is
how energy works. Yeah, you gotta know how. You have to know how energy works. Energy.
You gotta understand those words. Those words is labels. Those words ain't doing nothing but cursing your mind. Niggas
hypnotizing you.
Niggas wake up and say good morning to each other, but then we associate morning with sadness and death. It's a fucking retarded language, yo.
I be telling
niggas is being programmed. We've been programmed. We don't realize we programmed because we was born into it. But once your mind break away from that shit and you look at things for what they are, like when they be trying to tell you, oh, you know, you can't curse because you know God don't like that. When these fucking words didn't even exist when the Bible was written. And the word fuck means strike in German.
And did you know that there was a
fag means cigarette in goddamn Paris? Fag means a cigarette.
Exactly.
Did y'all know there was a contract? Do you know where the word fuck even comes from, yo?
German. It means to strike.
Yeah.
Aside from that, did you know, like when the king kicked all the criminals and murderers out of England and shipped them to the colonies and to Australia, they had a thing called they sent all the soldiers away, right, to go fight in the war, and all these women was just around. So they had a contract called fornication under consent of the king, is what I learned. Fuck. Fornication under consent of the king. The king allowed the women to fornicate because they didn't have enough men around that, you know, their husbands weren't around. So they allowed them to have sex with the men around.
Exactly. Gay mean happy at a point in time. Now gay just mean, you know what I'm saying, you messing with the same sex. You see what I'm saying? Things get lost in translation.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. People just get more ignorant to stuff and it get lost in translation. Things that meant something different back then don't mean the same now. You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
That goes to show you how brainwashed and retarded we are.
Sergeant Allen, Lucifer and Satan are not the same beings. Sorry. That's what you've been programmed to think. That's not the truth. These are just different
concepts. Y'all niggas reading shit. Y'all niggas ain't y'all reading shit that's esoteric. It's not.
You know what it is?
When y'all start reading shit like you know, like looking at just the surface of it, you're gonna miss the whole message and what it's talking about.
You gotta get out of that children's Bible study mindset. Stop, you know what I mean, looking at these stories as like children's stories and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Sergeant Allen, they are two different entities. And I've read Dr. York's book. I've read his Bible, so-called. I've seen his place in Georgia. I had people who were in Dr. York's situation. I'm not a cliquey chick. I don't get into groups. I just study. Okay.
That's it. Exactly.
I just study. I study a lot. And I've had literally people who practice those things tell me out their own mouths what it means. Not what you think it means, not what you assume because you read some. Went to high school with was into that. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, like that's not my steez, you know, but I don't shame people. I like for people to feel like they can talk. Oh, hi, Lamar Jackson. Somebody said, you have someone else on the panel. I'm not trying to hog it or nothing. I'm just talking.
I don't know. I'm listening. I get in when I fit in. But
Peace,
look,
Lamar.
I was calling about Goomba. Y'all got deeper, so y'all actually educated me. Because about the paganism thing, my thing was, y'all right about that. But I had a question because it's still, to me, it's not godly. It's not allowed. Like me, I just don't like the holiday thing. Like, I just don't get it. I never got it. Don't like it. It's not for me and my kids. And people be like, well, you taking all the fun of them. I'm like, nah, I'm just not gonna lie to them because mentally that's fucking up their brain. Like, you lying to them like there's an Easter bunny and Santa Claus and shit. I don't tell my kids that. I'm like, if I do it, it's me. It's like I'm doing everything. Like, so I agree. I don't like when people tell their kids to tell the truth. And like me growing up, they did the Santa Claus, Easter bunny and stuff, but they don't want you to lie. But I'm like, y'all lying to us. So yeah, I talked to psychiatrists and stuff, and like, I don't like it. It's like hypocritical. It's a big lie to me. I didn't like that. So.
Now that bunny thing stuff, that all comes again, like the brothers were saying, from Germany and from Austria. I used to live in Wisconsin. Shout out Madison, everybody. But I did used to participate in maypole dances when I was around all the white folk. And white folk in Wisconsin, a lot of them are from Germany. A lot of German white people live in Wisconsin. Also, a lot of people from like the Swedish people, and they practice a lot of those traditions from Europe here. So we did the maypole dance. We learned about where the bunny stuff comes from. It's a fertility thing. They used to have orgies, I have lived, my mama was a hippie, Tony Smith, okay? I'm from Chicago, but I also lived in Wisconsin. I moved to LA. I'm telling y'all my whole business so y'all understand who I am. I lived in LA from 13 years old till Cal State Long Beach, okay? I grew up in Long Beach for school, and at that time, I did a bunch of music videos. I got into the hip-hop stuff. I was hanging out with Warren G and Snoop and all them people and all that. Then I've done over 120 music videos, and commercials, all that shit. Okay, I'm married to Volume 10. Volume 10 has a song called Pistol Grip, Pump on my lap at all times. All that stuff, okay? I'm not just talking, but I am enjoying myself. Let me quit playing. I really love that.
Yeah, I am enjoying myself. That's why I was just listening. Like, just
but I did not know all this information that I have absorbed throughout the years was going to mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, I'm not famous, but I have been around. And I did not go to the orgy parties because I'm a square. But I had friends that went to the orgy parties, okay? And they did all that. And they would call me 3 o'clock in the morning telling me all this crazy stuff. So it's secondhand knowledge, okay? It's not directly. Like me, I didn't put myself in positions or places where I would have to be compromised. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that. But I've been to these environments with these people, but I didn't have those outrageous experiences. I didn't go to Jamie Foxx's party. Okay, I've been invited.
What about Diddy party?
My girl went to the Diddy party. She told me every.
Which one though? Not the party or the party?
The party. I'm talking about my friend, the party. I'm serious. Like, I won't tell her name because she's famous too. But she told me this was shocked her. She called me all the way from New York tripping. She said at a Puffy party. There were the most beautiful, well, she thought they were women, right? I mean, they were like Puerto Rican, they were like Asian, right? Bangladesh, but they were dudes. So what I was told was, guys and ladies, when these rappers or singers or performers go to like Bangkok or these Asian Indian places, not only do they get with people of the same sex, they get with children who are of the same sex. But the thing is, they look at it like they're in another country. It don't count, quote unquote, kind of thing. Or they like get turned out. Like a regular woman with just a vagina ain't enough no more. That's what I was told. I was told that they go over there to get turned. Have y'all seen Hangover 3? Hangover 3 kind of tapped in.
That's what they were saying.
They go over there, these dudes be looking gorgeous, okay? They really beautify themselves like the geishas used to do back in the day. Did you know that some of the geishas were men? But anyway, geisha from Japan. Okay, anyway. They go over to these other countries, okay? It's not just rappers, it's directors, it's people in the industry, okay? They go over there and they have these most beautiful people, and they initially think these people are women, okay? And then, because they have breast disease, right? And then they drink something or smoke something, hashish, whatever stuff, and then they get to humping. Then they learn it's a dude with a peen. I'm not trying to be politically incorrect, but y'all hear me. Yeah. And then they realize the person has a penis and they just kind of already in the mix and it's anal, and men like to do that sometimes. And next thing you know, they sexing a dude, but they already in it. So then they come back to America and they be like having a bit of shame, but now they're turned out. I got a good friend. I'm not going to say his name because he's famous too. He sends me gross pictures because he knows it grosses me out. But he has sent me pictures of him. He admits that he got turned out by a trans, and he's married. He's still married. But he'll tell me his business because he knows, I'm who am I telling? I'm talking to y'all, but y'all don't know who I'm talking about. But
nigga,
he'll share that info with me. And nobody knows he's gay. Like, he don't even call himself gay, but he says he likes to sniff men's assholes. And he got turned out like that.
Man,
sorry, I didn't mean to take that.
We turned into one of those shows. I heard you
That's
eat
what he
ass.
told me.
I know I eat ass.
I know you heard you.
When
the last time you ate ass?
When the last
He
time
likes
you
to
got
sniff
laid?
other men's assholes.
When the last time you got laid?
I'm not making this up, y'all.
When the last time you got laid?
The nastiest stuff he ever told me, and he showed me a picture, and I was just grossed out. He gets hired. Listen, this friend of mine, this famous dude, he's a producer, by the way, a music producer. He is the kind that gets hired by celebrity couples to have sex with them. And he said the grossest, now I'm telling TT up on him. Ooh, I don't know if I can name who he told me he did this with. I cannot, but he did some things with a horse and this married couple. I'll just leave it like that. A horse.
That's the bestiality, man.
They be fucking horses. Okay. Now I have seen a video of that before, and I've seen a video of two chicks eating boo boo. I don't know what the woo is about that.
Oh man, this show done took a whole nother turn.
Sorry,
man.
kids.
It just took
Sorry.
It just took a turn.
Adriana's report. I cannot dispel names. I ain't
Talking
having
dirty after dark, man.
But they do that. They do all that.
Dirty
and
after
look,
dark.
You already said a bunch of names. You might as well go on bringing them up.
And then the horse thing was the worst because it was like me and a bunch of homegirls was watching this video. I was like, and we all kind of was so grossed out, like, ugh. And then the boo boo, the girls eating the boo boo, that really threw me away. Like,
who the hell did a horse?
I cannot tell you. I cannot.
Horse,
but
who,
I mean,
who
not on this. Not on this. I'll tell you privately, bros, but I ain't telling y'all on here.
Who the hell out
I am not lying. The bro sent me pictures, bro. Pictures, and then I've seen the video of the horse one. I've seen that.
Hey, who the hell? Who the hell out here?
And my boy told me to be careful if I do shows in Dubai because he said they will kidnap you. Like, you'll be like, yes, please come do a show. And then the next thing you know, you locked in somebody's basement in the castle somewhere. Like, they don't be letting you go. For real. Like, the homie told me that. Them Dubai folks be freaky. They be like, alhamdulillah. And then behind, they be freaky.
Talking dirty.
And a lot of them be gay. A lot of them so-called Muslim dudes be straight up gay. I don't know what, or whatever they call it. Maybe we call it gay. I don't know. Free, sodomistic. I don't know what you call it.
Mm-hmm.
But the people being the freaky stuff. Now, I didn't. This was forced upon me one time. I was with a TV exec friend. Okay,
damn,
and he just put this flick
friend.
on. This friend just put this flick on. And it was a video of about 12 people having a straight up orgy, and it was all kinds of people you would not. It'd be like people who sing Christian music. You know what I'm saying? Like people who are known for Christian music, y'all. They be doing the worst.
Well,
I got Nico, don't bring up nothing else.
I got like a CBD cigarette for this. This shit stresses me out.
I'm about to roll a blunt my damn self.
You should watch
but
that.
I'm not making this up, family. And I will tell you this. My husband, who is volume 10, who he got black. I'm gonna tell this business because it's my business too. Ice Cube is the one who blocked my husband from getting into the game because my husband had that one hit in '93 called Pistol Grip Pump. But then Ice Cube was who was separating. Oh my God, I just spilled this tea earlier today. Anyway, my ex-boyfriend, I'm telling all the business. He used to be the music engineer at the Solar Records when Solar was switching over to Death Row. And one time I went up to visit my boyfriend at the time, and I saw blood on the mirrors in the studio, right? And I was like, where does blood come from? Why is there blood on the mirrors in the studio, recording studio? And that's when they had first started Death Row, and Eazy-E had got tied up, y'all. He got tied up. Suge Knight went up in the studio, tying people up, forcing people to sign over paperwork.
Who got their TV on in the back?
Yo,
that's all I'll say on that.
Who got their TV on in the background?
Who got their TV on, man?
Lamar?
I know I got quiet. I think that was me.
Now, I swore I'd never talk about no Death Row stuff because I had learned so much about that garbage that I thought I would write a book, but I was like, oh, yeah, no, hell no, I'm not writing that book. Because I used to hang out tough with Warren G. And I used to be like, Warren, Dr. Dre is your brother. How come you don't sign the Death Row? And he was like, shit. And I was like, why you say that? That's all I say on that. That's all I'm going to say on that. But yeah. Yeah, it was fucked up my mind. But yeah, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. But the worst is like when they complain about Jerry Heller, but then they treat their artists the same though. Like what's that about?
Exactly. They literally Jerry Heller.
I ain't say nothing about Suge. I ain't say nothing. Yeah, he did get tied up because Moonson Easy was still having all them signed to the contracts with Jerry Heller. And when they were separating, you know, Suge Knight was initially Dr. Dre's bodyguard.
Yeah, I know that.
And he punked Dr. Dre out of his label. And then Dr. Dre started Aftermath. But yeah, that's old news now. Everybody know that now. And I cleanse and purify that matter, a true vintage R&B fan. I'm about to get in no car accidents. So I'm protected by the Most High. And again, I've said nothing. I said nothing.
You ain't say nothing that everything ain't already been out there. Yeah, exactly.
But no, and then as for not Billy Boy, what is his name? Danny Boy. I only met Danny Boy once because there was this big fight at this party I was at. It was Cobra Red and her boyfriend. They was wearing red, all red on 21st. Y'all don't know Long Beach, but Crip neighborhood, okay, Crip party. They wore all red. So these dudes started a fight with my homegirl's boyfriend. He was a rapper at the time. He's still a rapper, but anyway, fight started. Warren got all us out, took us to this same hotel I'm telling y'all about, Boys to Men, and I was stuck in this hotel for 2 days with Danny. Everybody from Death Row. I met everybody, boy. But I'm glad I never went to no Suge Knight parties because Suge Knight parties was something else. Next guest, please. Thanks, Tony Smith. Yeah. But anyway.
Tap in, Tony Smith. Since saying next guest, nigga, you be the next guest. Tap in.
Michelle, I met Michelle a long time ago.
I'm about to post the joint right now, man. Tap in.
A long time ago. When we did Regulate, I'm in Regulate, okay? So she was on the set. Dr. Dre was on the set. Suge Knight was on the set. Warren G, of course. The twins. Me. I'm an original 5-footer, so the 5-footers was there. And it was Def Jam West, so like a lot of Def Jam reps was there and all that. So, and another time, Isaiah and JR, I don't even know if I could talk about this, but Coolio used to take me up to the Def Jam West offices, and I used to be in the meetings, yo. The ones that people speculate happened, they really did happen. The ones where they made the decisions to, change the music and get people from prison and all that stuff to rap. They did that. I witnessed that shit, man. Cause it be cousin Horowitz calling his cousin Rabinowitz. You know what I'm saying? Like the entertainment lawyers be friends with the criminal lawyers. So they be knowing who to get. They be like, oh, there's this rapper that's known in such and such prison. And they'd be like, oh, well, let's hear him or whatever. And then they'll sign him to some bogus contract, but they'll get him out of his legal shit. You feel me? That's why Kanye said, I can speak on this because they don't got no killer, murder on me or whatever. They be picking people who have serious, criminal backgrounds. So whenever they want to pull that card, they just be pulling that card. That's what I can say on that. I wrote a paper on that back in school, back in '94. And the class laughed at me. Okay, I got a B on that paper. They didn't believe me. But I was there. So whatever.
Yeah, you sound like you got the type of life you could write a book on. So you might
I've
as well
been
get
thinking,
to
but
it.
I didn't know.
You
I
might as well
really.
get to it because you got all the big celebrities. You know
Oh,
all
okay,
of them.
Deshauna. I'm sorry, I was kind of
All of them.
choppy. Easy E. Okay, so that was one story. Let me get back to the Ice Cube thing. Okay, so when Ice Cube, thank you for that, Deshauna. So when Ice Cube was breaking up from the group, okay, remember when Cube and Dre had the whole thing? Remember no Vaseline, all that.
Yeah.
I'm on that CBD. No, I'm not. Ice Cube couldn't really figure out his rap style. So, you know, his cousin is Dell the Funky Homo Sapien from Souls of Mischief and Hieroglyphic Clue from Oakland. So he used to write some of Ice Cube's raps. So then when my husband was, okay, so we're part of the LA underground, if y'all don't know. There's a whole underground scene from LA that was not about gangster rap. It was all about jazz hip hop that they didn't push. They pushed only the gangster rap on purpose. But there was a whole movement, and Ava DuVernay did a documentary on us. It's called This Is the Life. Okay, it's about the good life kids. But anyway, so my husband had a big buzz, just like Skee-Lo. I used to go with Skee-Lo to the Good Life every week. You know, Skee-Lo, I wish I was a little bit taller. There was a whole bunch of rappers that came out of this small little club called the Good Life, and we were all youngsters in there. Okay, anyway. So Ice Cube and Easy and all them types used to come to the Good Life and learn our industry, learn our rap styles. That's where Bone came from. Bone Thugs and Harmony. They borrowed the style of Freestyle Fellowship. Okay. But anyway, so he came, I guess, I don't know how he listened. He heard Volume 10 and the Baker Boys produced that track. Shout out Baker Boys, whatever. And the Baker Boys was cool with Ice Cube. So Ice Cube heard Volume 10 style and he created a group called the Gorillas. And all four of them, these gorilla cats sounded like My Husband Volume 10. And you can find that on YouTube. But anyways, so when my husband learned that, he got pissed and he wrote that song. And he has a line in the song, Pistol Grip Pump, where he disses Ice Cube. He says, fuck a gorilla, illa, cadabra, hilla, beans. But anyway, when that got back to Ice Cube and them almost got into a fist fight, whatever. So ever since then, Ice Cube has grayballed my husband. So like when you see these tours with Warren and Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg and all these people, my husband should be on those tours, period. But Ice Cube has still not fixed that situation. And look, this is what really did it. He picked a dude who looked like my husband from the same hood, Inglewood, and called him Mac 10.
Well, he fell out with Mac 10. You see Mac 10 just
now
did an interview saying
and
that.
I had my husband and Mac 10 shake hands and all that too. It was really dope. Like there's a picture I got of Ice Cube and Mac 10 and Volume 10 shaking hands because for years people tried to keep them separate. Project Blow, yes, Good Life, Auntie OG, AC Alone, Fit that nigga Fish, Riddler. I'm interviewing all of them on my channel, not the plug, but I'm interviewing all of the OGs.
Tell them where to subscribe at.
Y'all.
Tell them where to subscribe at.
Come on, Tomiko Show. I got all the interviews over there. Volume 10 still busting. He just did a new album. I'm on the album, y'all. I'm on the album.
So y'all make sure y'all go and subscribe to
my husband is Volume 10 out the way, Kirk. He had that classic pistol grip pump on my lap at all times, right? No, it's not lasagna, Tony Smith. You're very rude. Tony is a hater.
Oh, I leave you and R.
But anyway, so Ice Cube got mad about that, and then Rifleman, LA Cool, that's family. All of them is like family, Auntie OG. That's like family, everybody. Fat Jack, I don't know if you know who that is, DJ Fat Jack. Shout out. That's the last interview I just did. But I'm interviewing everybody from the West because I noticed Drink Champs ain't gonna really bring nobody from the West on unless it's Snoop or who is it? Be Real. Be Real also borrowed a lot from my husband too. If you listen to Be Real from oh my God,
Cypress Hill.
Thank you, Cypress Hill. My husband's known as a highly respected OG in LA for rap. He created a lot of styles that a lot of the other artists. Volume 10 was Mac 10 when he was little. Yeah, Ice Cube did that on purpose. Shady B. He picked somebody who looked similar to my husband and gave him a name similar. The industry does that, y'all. The rap industry does that.
Notorious B1.
They will find somebody who looks similar to you and then give them your still. Like we heard that story about A. Marie. Is this one thing you got me tripping? As soon as she started blowing up, the Beyonce people, I'm not gonna say it was Beyonce, but it was Beyonce people. They snatched all of A. Marie's stuff.
It's the same writers though. It was the same writers.
But that was but see, they do that.
They took all Anne Marie songs and gave them to Beyonce.
They did. And the producer and Anne Marie, they even asked on the Breakfast Club, they asked Anne Marie of Tumex, all of that. That's my people's. Jurassic 5, that's family. I just interviewed I Kill from Jurassic 5. Do you know Jay-Z? I've never met Jay-Z. I worked with Kelly from what's it called? Destiny's Child. I'm in the video with Nelly and Kelly. I told you I've worked with damn near everybody. I worked with Puffy before too.
Take that.
Take that.
The party.
Take that.
So you did go to the party.
I didn't go to that party. I just stayed on set. Nah, but I did meet Biggie.
And then you worked with
Biggie
Aaliyah
the
too,
day
right?
he died, y'all.
You was in Aaliyah's first video, right?
I'm in Back and Forth.
You was in
She
Aaliyah's
picked me
first
to be in
video,
that
right?
video. Huh?
She said she picked her to be in the video.
Aaliyah, I met her in the bathroom on the set. I was 21. She was just a cool chick. They had all the models.
Was Regina around
in the
there?
bathroom? And this
Regina
girl, I was
around
just like, hey, I'm a talker, whatever.
Was
Is
Legina around
Normani
there?
protected? I don't know anything about Normani.
Was Legina around there when you was in the video?
Say that again.
Baby Legina, was she around when you was in the video?
That is her last name is Owosu. She is so Ghanaian. I can't take it. Owosu is she was fluffing the horses. Your people is funny. No, Legina, no. She was not pregnant. She turned 15 that day. It was her birthday, as a matter of fact. She told me it was my birthday today. I was like, well, happy birthday. She told me her name was Aaliyah. And I was like, oh, what? Because I ain't never heard no name like that before. And she was like, Aaliyah. They told us it was an R. Kelly video. So we went down there and they only paid us $20. I was mad about that. Because the standard at the time was 75.
Oh, 75 for extra. Well, if you had talking role, you wouldn't have had no talking role.
It was just extra work, but you can see me in the very beginning. You know when the part goes, you'll see my little face right there.
You're gonna have to snapshot it and send us. We need proof. We don't believe you. You need more people.
But look, I'll tell you this.
I'm just messing with you.
I had already heard about R. Kelly back then in '94. Because back then I was 21, he was 27, and I'm from Chicago, he from Chicago. My cousin is in the industry out in Chicago, and she said he had a reputation back then for being just a nasty man and having herpes back then. So, anyway.
I hear you calling.
Sorry, I don't want to get into people's sex lives. Rest in peace, Aaliyah. But
save you. Ooh.
Okay, sorry. I'm wearing you out, Tony Smith. Oh my God. $20, Keish. And we was on set for like 12 hours too. But that's pretty standard. Did you hang out in Atlanta? I lived in Norcross in like 2004, 2005. She can tell a damn good story. Oh, thanks, Jamara Mara. Who was Ari Lennox singing about on Jasmine?
Man, y'all want to know what
I don't know Ari Lennox. I'm only talking about people I've worked with or I met. I have met a lot of people, but I did not think it was a big deal at the time because, again, damn near every R. Kelly tally. Everybody does extra work that I knew. You know what I mean? So it was just like a gig. It's like a gig. I do have Tony Smith. Thank you. I do have a podcast, so I appreciate it. I'm on iHeartRadio, Spotify, all that. The Tommy Cole Show.
Let them know where to find you. Let them know where to find you. Yep.
Oh, Moon Sun. But Mona Lisa can't be waiting. Crazy. But yes, that's all of it. Did I meet Tupac? I did meet Tupac one time, and I did not like him. I'm sorry to tell y'all, I did not like him. But I knew when he passed that they were gonna make him seem like a good guy or whatever, and that's cool. But then again, I didn't really know all the details to Tupac at that time. You know what I mean? Like, I only like the Tupac lips now, Tupac. I didn't like when he shaved his head bald and started acting like a thug, because that was fake to me. He was fake to me. He was not a
I think he got stuck in character.
Yeah, after Juice,
that's what happened.
he changed.
He got stuck.
No, I didn't like him. I met him when I did. And here's another video. It's a doggy dog world. I'm in that video too with Snoop and them, South Central Cartel, and he was on set and he was leaning against his motorcycle, looking all the women up and down, and I didn't like all that. He was just He was misunderstood, Keish. He was right. You're right. The 30 years of Project Blow, and I'm doing 50 years of hip hop, and I'm interviewing all the
Yeah,
Blowdians.
50th year. Yeah, it's the 50th year of hip hop. Yeah, make
Yeah,
sure y'all follow. Make sure
I
y'all
was
follow our
not.
hip hop channel too. Hip Hop Culture Today. Make sure y'all follow our hip hop channel.
If I had known that Tupac was dealing with all the stuff he was dealing with, I probably was out there when Biggie. Good question. Okay, so I was on the set of Hypnotized because Paul Stewart is a director that I really liked a lot. He did On and On for Erykah Badu and everybody. He worked for everybody, but he did Hypnotized, and I was kind of trying to date his brother. So I was on the set, and I met Biggie already when we did the Mace video.
Yeah.
We did the Mace video, Puff White Trap, I'm a thug, I'm a die.
Right?
I thought that was the wackest song ever when I was on set. I was like, this?
Oh, that's my shit back in the day, man.
This? I just did not expect it to blow up. Logging off, but all right, happy to be free. But yeah, that's TK Kirkland. I like TK, so whatever.
TK a funny boy.
TK is cool. Did I meet Sean Price? Do you know I never met Sean P, but the producer, Clef Dallas, rest in peace, we work with the same producer. So I have a song called Be Active that Clef Dallas produced, and he produced for Sean Price. Hype Williams, I never liked Hype Williams either, by the way. I didn't like his vibe.
Who just tapped in? Oh, that's Lamar Johnson.
Who's this K-Bar from the... Hey, I know K-Bar though. K-Bar is my replacement. She replaced when I got out of the 5-footers, K-Bar is who replaced me. Terrell Hicks. Terrell she got tired of the games. My cousin was
she's still singing though. Oh no, Terrell Hicks. Oh, which one? Who Terrell Hicks? Is that the one?
She the chick from Belly.
From Belly, yeah. She's still singing and shit. She's still singing. I follow we follow on the gram. She's still singing once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
I did want to say for the person who asked the question, I did get invited to go to the Biggie party, but I was dating a dude who was jealous and he didn't want me to go to the Biggie party.
The vibe party?
I didn't go. I'm glad I didn't know. I would have been rolling with Biggie and them. Oh my God. No. I got that phone call 3 a.m. that night, 2 a.m, 3 a.m. that night about that. But my baby daddy was at the vibe party though. Pretty much industry people were at the vibe party. I just didn't go. Chris Lighty, I met and worked with Chris Lighty at least 50 to 60 times. Yes. I never met Beyonce, but I did hang out with her mama and Kelly on the set because me and Kelly clicked because she took her heels off during the break. And I was like, "There, you wearing them shoes?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "You got some big feet, just like me. What size you wear?" And she said, "I wear an 11. Exclusive." And I said, 11? I wear an 11 too. So we got that in common. And I liked her mama. Her mama was just real people. She got big feet. Kelly Rowland got big feet. Back to the subject. Okay. What's the subject at hand? What? The Jaguar? We don't know no more. What you want me to say?
Yeah, we was asking y'all to tap. We was asking y'all to tap.
I'm keep posting the link. Nobody's tapping in.
If y'all got more tea on this.
Is a big part of the poetry scene in LA. Smokey used to get on the mic, just like Tay-Mac. Remember Tay-Mac from The Last Dragon? Tay-Mac from The Last Dragon, cool as hell. I'm trying to get him on my podcast. Tripod Quest. I did work with De La Soul.
Do that song, man?
I worked with De La Soul on a video called Ooh Ooh
Drinking
Ooh
that
Ooh.
Why Smokey do that song, man?
Where was you when the OJ verdict? I was hanging out with 2 Project Blowdians, Funky Trend and my homegirl Rochelle and Skilo. I was with Skilo when the OJ verdict came out. We was hanging out and it was a crazy vibe around all of LA. I don't know how to explain it. We was just out. Knee High. Oh, Knee High, my homegirl Neb Love is still my nigga. Cobra Red is on my show. K-Bar still homie. Josh Skills is like my sister. Shakir Stewart. I did work with a lot of people, Tupac's wife. I've done over 120 some odd music videos. I work with KC. I work with JoJo. You ready for me to go? Okay, Moon Son. I can stop talking whenever they want me to. Whenever y'all want me to.
Girl, you took over the show. We love you.
I did
not. Hey, she the one got the tea.
She remembers who
I know,
she was.
I love it. You ain't doing nothing wrong. I feel so like a groupie right now. But like a groupie.
I do know Murs. Much love to Medusa. She had a big birthday party this past weekend. No, I don't know Deltron. I work with Lady of Rage in 2 videos. I'm in I Rock Rough and Stuff. I'm in that, and I'm in her other one too. I'm in both the Lady of Rage videos. She was tremendously hated on. Like the other
She
dudes.
was underrated. She should have
She was
went
completely
far.
brilliant.
Yeah.
She's still
She was
brilliant. She's still dope.
She just ain't want to walk through them doors that you got to go to.
Yeah,
get
That
she was
ain't
fired
what
one
it
of
up.
those
was.
people
That
that
ain't what
was
it
woke,
was.
and she wasn't going to sacrifice
What
who
was
she
it?
stand for the
That wasn't
industry.
it
I
either.
respect her.
What was it, Tamiko?
That wasn't it. Literally, they focused on Snoop a lot, and then right when they was gonna focus on Jewel and Lady of Rage, they were the dopest chicks. It was some sexism, bro. Sexism is why. Then they focused on Tupac. Okay, Tupac came over and stole all the energy,
Yeah, he
all the
took all the
vibes.
energy. Yeah.
But Rage was supposed to be the next. Dr. Dre really did her wrong. And Jewel, they treated as a toss-up. Now, the one party I did not
That
go
still
to,
tells me up with
literally,
Joel.
Snoop was
That's
eating up with
sad.
Chyna in the middle of the dance floor at Suge Knight's house at a party. I just gave some tea. Oh my god!
Damn.
But like in front of the whole everybody, like
the nigga's a munch.
He did that in front of everybody. Why does Sierra's thong smell like that? I never worked with Sierra. I never worked with Paul McCartney. I did work with Mick Jagger from the Rolling Stone. While you playing?
Yo, why was that?
Great.
Yo, is that a rumor going around about Sierra born with a joint ski, man? Or was that true?
Don't know.
Was that a rumor or she was really born? I remember that shit was going around that Sierra was born with a joint ski, man.
Yeah, I remember that. That's not true. No proof, Sergeant Allen. These stories from like 30 years ago. What proof do you want, bro? What proof do you want? I don't have to lie. This ain't nothing to even lie about. I didn't even get no super tea.
I don't think she lying.
I don't have a reason
to. She's been around for a while, man.
I'm not asking for no money, no cash apps or nothing.
This
I'm
is
just
not
telling
Goomba.
y'all my experiences. Vanilla Ice? No, but I do have a Vanilla Ice story.
Tamiko on here scamming with Night and Day Network.
I know. Asking for cash app. Next she gonna be asking for cash app.
Donation.
Look at these balls.
No, Sierra's actually. Did you know she's Ludacris's cousin though?
Nah, I ain't know that.
Sierra and Ludacris are cousins, as is Monica and Ludacris.
It's believable because a lot of them related in that industry.
Very funny, no nonsense. Very funny. Freddie Mercury. I wish I would have worked with Freddie Mercury.
Like Omar Epps and Mike Epps' cousins.
Omar Epps and Mike. That's right. That's right. A lot of people be cousins and stuff.
Yeah,
no, I never did. I did not know Teddy Pendergrass, but I did know Charlie Wilson's son and the Whisperer's son too. We all went to Long Beach. Okay, Deltron 30 is Del the Funky. Oh man, it'd be a dream to get him on my show, man. I'm really working to try to get Del the Funky Homo Sapien on my show. Man,
yeah, that'd be dope.
I would love to, but I'm not. Should I tell y'all who I'm gonna have on there? I'm gonna just have it on there, and God willing, if y'all watch
this is how we chill from 93 till.
I had them on my show 2 weeks ago. I had Festo and Tajay on my show. So
make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to Tamiko's show.
That'd be dope.
So y'all
I appreciate
can get more
it.
of the tea,
It's
so y'all
entertaining. Hey, I got what they call it, content. I do.
She got the content.
I do got content. And also, I play a character named Koala Harris. It's a web series, spoofing Kamala Harris or Kamala Harris, whatever.
Yeah, Carmela, or Kamala.
Kamala, whatever. Kamala. Normani is safe. She might be having a baby. Have you thought about that, Tally? Sometimes when people go into baby mode, you don't see them for about a year. No, nobody from New Testament. Latoya Williams, she's underrated. Oh my God, she's amazing. I would love to work with. You mean that song? You promised me diamonds. Wait, Venus and Mars.
Tony
Smith
said, "Have you met anybody from the New Testament?" Peter.
My YouTube channel is Tamiko Show.
Stupid.
Tamiko Show. You was only 10, Nicole. I know I feel hella old, but they're hella young too. I did go to Mrs. Jackson. I went to Michael Jackson Mama house too. I did. I did. Okay. How did that happen? Because my music was around, and then in the Muslim circles that, a lot of people behind the scenes that you wouldn't know is Muslim, by the way.
Yeah.
My friend Basim, shout out Basim. He's a very popular photographer. He used to do all the pictures for Jet magazine and all that. He's good friends with Jermaine Jackson, who has a Muslim name, but I can't remember. And he was thinking about managing me back in '97. And I didn't want him to manage me because it's my name. It should be right here on my picture on the screen. It's Tomeicko show, not Tamika show, Tamiko show.
Tamiko.
But yeah, I forget what I was gonna say. But anyways, I was telling about how, did y'all know Pete Wentz is black? Did y'all know Aerosmith dude Steven Tyler is black? And did y'all know Slash is black? I've been telling that business up in my class all today. I was like, did y'all know these are people that passed to do rock and roll? Thank you, Tally. But did you know that? Do you know who Pete Wentz is? Pete Wentz he was married to Jessica Simpson's sister. What's her name? Oh God, Ashley Simpson. What is his name? He was in a rock band that was really hot a few years back. Y'all got to look it up. I can't remember. Slash is black too. So is dude from Aerosmith. They all black. Walk this way, that dude. And talk this way, that dude. He black. His mama mixed, so he black according to their rules.
Black.
Blackity black.
Makes you ashamed of being black.
But no, they wanted to do rock, so they didn't emphasize Fall Out Boy. Yep. Thank you, Lola T. Pete Wentz is Negro. And he would have been a slave. I was telling my class, these are what the Creoles look like. They look basically white, but they was considered black because if the mama was black, they made them be enslaved. So I was like, damn, Pete Wentz would have straight been a slave. Yeah, you knew Slash was black. I did not know Slash was black till about 5 years ago, and he popped a picture of his mama on there. I was like, damn. No, I can't say nothing about racism. I'm not saying nothing. Who can talk this much? Tony Smith? Yeah, okay. You still on here though, Tony Smith. You know you entertain.
Tony Smith, you gonna pop on, man? Tony
tell
Tony, Tony, get on here, Tony. Come on,
you know what? I didn't. True Vintage R&B fam. Let me tell you another thing. I was around a lot of these people, but I was afraid to be taking pictures with them back in the day because I had studied about COINTELPRO at that time when I was in college, and I was nervous. I knew we were being followed. I knew every time I was hanging out with Snoop and Warren and all them that the feds was watching us. I knew that. And Nate Dogg and Daz and Corrupt, they all been that Corrupt and all them. They been to my crib in Long Beach when I had my little roommates. They all that. They had Daz was dating my homegirl Lil G. Shout out Lil G at the time, and she was living with Sir Jinx and all that. But I didn't pay attention to all of that. Was Corrupt really laying up with young girls? I don't know anything about that.
All knowing to me.
I just know that he was really in love with Foxy Brown. They was engaged and she fucked it off because she cheated on him with somebody. So yeah, and Foxy Brown was messing around with Jay-Z when she was like 14, 15 years old. I know that. And he was like 26, 25, something like that. But people gonna ignore that. Lil Kim is adorable. Oh my God. You just want to hug her. Little Kim is so little. She's so little. She's so cute. And she got that little voice. And all that's why I was tripping when she was like, get pussy, get. Yeah, because she's
Hollywood,
so cute.
Hollywood Google and shit. Y'all, any
Thank
type
you,
of
Nicole
Google
Rose.
questions y'all got?
Centennial High in the
any
house.
Celebrity. Go to Tamiko Show. Go subscribe to the Tamiko Show, and she basically break down every celebrity for you.
Almost, not every, but quite a lot. I've worked with Prize. I've worked with Common. I work with just name people. Anybody, Heavy D.
Yeah, y'all Google. She's the you're Google.
I work with Master P.
You the Hollywood Google and shit.
I can tell you a Master P story right quick. Master P, we did na 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 right.
Nah.
It was about that 14th hour on set, and I was burnt out. I was really I never met the Kardashians. Wyclef, I didn't like him, but we'll get to that. But I'm in Lauryn Hill's video, sweetest thing I ever known, right? And at the time, she was 5 months pregnant, and everybody was whispering about the fact that Wyclef thought this baby was his, even on set, y'all. But people they were saying she was messing with one of the Marley boys back then. That's why the group broke up, by the way. When he realized that the baby wasn't his, that's when he broke up the Fugees, just so y'all know. But anyway, back to
Yeah, he did
Master
that
P.
shit out of spite.
Well, yep. And he never got over it. But he was married. He shouldn't have been tripping. But anyway, on the set, we was like hot and tired, and I don't remember seeing her at the Afro Puff video. I'm in it. I can show you where I'm at. I'm wearing a polka dot shirt. Anyway, used to turn on the light.
What video was this? We got to look this up real quick, JR. We got to put it on the spot real quick.
The band, no, that was after me. After
What
2002,
was the name of that video? Gotta find it real quick.
Why?
That's fine. 2002, 2003.
Rewind selector. Bring it back, selector.
I quit the game. I quit doing commercial videos because they wanted you to be extra sexy, and I just didn't want to be like pillow to the face. Oh my God, Tony Smith. Polka dot shirt like TLC. It might have been. I don't remember. It's been a very long time. Are you the first lady? Yes, that's me. When it goes, and then you see a little face and it go like this. Hey, I'm literally going, hey. So you can see my facial expression going, hey.
So
I never met Lady Gaga. I quit the game in 2000. Huh?
Suge was talking about you. You don't want them to be all in your videos.
So, sister, I'm not bragging, baby love. I'm just sharing stories. So, sister, I'm not bragging. There's nothing to brag about to me. But you know what?
We want to don't come on here and spill. You know what I mean?
Isaiah,
we trying to get y'all niggas opportunities. We trying to get y'all niggas opportunity to come on and tell stories too. Where y'all at?
Master P, I want to tell y'all, Master P, real quick. This is the good businessman. Let me tell you, to me. So we were on set, and they was only paying us like $75 for the show. And so they still wanted us on set for another few hours. And so I was pissed about that. And I told all the girls on the set, hey, we could probably ask for more money if we stick together. And they were like, well, they not gonna hire that. And I was like, listen, there is no video if we leave. So let's hold out for some more money. So I went to the lead chick. I forget her name. She cast us. And I said, ask Master. Ananda Lewis was on the set too. Shout out Ananda. Remember from the BET show? I forget. Anyway. And they asked Master P if they could pay us more. And he did. He paid us double. And that was dope. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. So I worked with Master P on his movie. The first movie he did, I don't remember the name of it. The one with Snoop. I'm the bartender in the scene. Whatever scene is with the bar with Snoop, I'm in that. I worked with Snoop a bunch of times. I'm on Martin too. I've been on Martin twice. I'm on the episode with Martin.
And his first movie was the Hot Boys, right? Or not Hot Boys.
It was called
it was the first.
I don't remember.
I know
it has something to do with phones, something. I can't remember.
Oh, I got the hookup. Yeah,
that's it. I'm in that. And he was super cool, and he's I thought he was a bit hookup. Yep. Yeah, he's in that. I got a little short afro. I was known for my fro back then, y'all. I was one of the first and only girls back then that they allowed to rock my natural hair. Like I had a red fro. Everybody else had either they was light skinned with long hair or dark skin with straight short hair. But I was the one with the fro. Okay. So if you ever see any of that black girl with the fro, that's me. I wasn't I was only featured in Casey and JoJo's video. What's the name of that song? Oh my God. I can't think of it at this moment. But he was an alcoholic, and they had us sitting around for hours because they was waiting for him to sober
up. Mark Long, and tell that story. Tap in, Mark Long. I'm gonna drop the link for you. Mark Long.
I wish I'd have been on In Living Color. Tupac's wife.
I was at Dr. Dre because he only paid the $60.
Too Short. I never met Too Short. Mac. Oh, I love Mac Dre. Never worked with no Oakland folk, except for man. Soul Train. I've been on Soul Train, Linda. I've been on Soul Train twice or 3 times. They make you film like 3 or 4 shows in a row, and they only give you Kentucky Fried Chicken. They don't pay y'all. They didn't pay to be on Soul Train. And I met Eric Benet before he was with Halle Berry, because my cousin danced backup for I can't think of the singer, R&B dude name, right? Donnell Jones. My cousin did backup dancing for Donnell Jones on Soul Train. So they had me come to Soul Train. And Eric Benet was backstage, honey. Woo! And he called me and we were going to go on a date. But he liked go-go music. We got into a debate about go-go. I don't like I don't like go-go.
Yeah, so like the DC sound.
I did not at that time.
Doing the butt.
You promised me, Diamond. Wait. You promised me something, Venus and Mars, but all I got was push on a falling star. Yes, Latoya Williams is amazing. She's so soulful and dope. They probably don't even know who you're talking about. But Dr. Dre brought out a sister named Latoya Williams, and she got this song called Venus, Moon, and MK Ultra. True vintage. Let me tell you something. When I was hanging, no, I do not want to know African Bambaataa. No, thank you. MK Ultra. When I was hanging out with Boys to Men, I really did think it would be easy for me to have been on some MK or a Fed or something, because it was so, I'm telling you, once you in those circles, people share. They don't be like hiding their stuff. They don't hide their business. So I really was at one point like, damn, I could be a Fed and just be up, but I would never. No. Heather Headley, no, but my boyfriend had a big crush on her and I was so jealous. Oh my God. That STI, you cannot, can I tell this? You cannot really sign. Well, I don't know how it is now, but at one point I know they were saying you couldn't sign to Dr. Dre unless you gave up some loving.
Some clappers.
Some loving. And I was working with Dawn from En Vogue, because at one point I was thinking of having Dawn from En Vogue manage me. But I did not know. I never met Hassan Campbell. I did not work with the whole New Edition, but I worked with Ronnie, Bobby. Okay, Ricky. Yeah, I worked with Ricky Bell. I did a music video with Ricky Bell, and Ricky invited all of us girls back to his house, his mansion. And yes, I did go to a Ricky Bell party, and it was the best layout. He gave us caviar. I had never heard of I never ate crawfish until I was at his party. Yeah, Ricky Bell laid a full spread for us. He was dope. Never met Gerald Levert. I never met Tevin Campbell. Don Cornelius was zesty from what I was hearing around in Hollywood, but he was also married. But there was a lot of married zesty men.
There's a lot of married zesties. You know
I told y'all I was friends with the one dude who was a manny for this famous black relationship guru writer, and I went over there for lunch a couple times, right? And I have met a lot of people, J Baby. I really have. But anyway, I was at the house and 5 other men with their children, they all had wedding rings on, came over for lunch, but they was all sugar.
She got a podcast, 3%.
It's called Tommy Co Show. It's on iHeartRadio, Amazon, iTunes, all that. And it's on YouTube. He was married and a wife beater. That's like that frustration of not being able to fully come out is why I think they beat the women, man. You know? Yeah, I just think they be frustrated with themselves.
There's still lots of zesty married men around.
Thank you, 3%. I really thank you. It's a lot of them, man. Again, my friend, the one who got turned out by a trans woman, he really was devastated when the trans woman ended up dying. But he said he could never get rid of that fetish for sniffing booties. He just has to sniff ass. Like, that's his thing. And one of them was one of my interviewers. I interviewed the one I'm telling y'all about that send me nasty pictures and sniff booties. I interviewed him. Oh, that's all I'll tell you. He's one of the people I interviewed. No, I don't know why. Walter Payton's like 70, ain't he?
Brother,
anyway.
Mark Long, you ain't gonna come on here, man, and tell a Drake story, man.
Yeah, we want to hear that Drake story.
He going into detail in the chat. He need to come on
Michael
and tell
Jordan.
that Drake
Never met
story.
Michael Jordan. Jeffrey Epstein. No, I was too old for Jeffrey Epstein. True vintage R&B fan. They like him young. But I do want to say this though, and I'm not defending the nonsense, but I will tell you, and Mila Jovovich has even said this, but it's a fact. I told your audience before, in Hollywood, you are a legal adult at 14. Like, you can apply for legal adult status at 14 years old. It only costs about $4,000 or $5,000 because these kids are making like hundreds of thousands or even millions a week. So they are put into adult situations. They're at adult
They
parties.
be
They're
in
around
clubs
adults.
and shit. Yeah,
They're
of course,
treated like
yeah.
adults.
Yeah.
So when they're dating, they date people around them, and a lot of them are usually older. Okay, so like that's how that goes down. I've seen it many, many times. You know, Mila Jovovich, yeah, Mila Jovovich. Shout out Mila Jovovich, cool ass chick, by the way. Um, yeah, it is sick, Tally, but that's how it is. And then I've heard these people cuss their parents out, like, "Shut the fuck up, mom, dad." They
Yeah.
be because they're making so much loot. You know
Yeah,
what I
Jaden
mean?
Smith, yeah, he wanted out of that crib, Emancipation, yeah. And his
I
daddy ended
remember.
up doing the movie, Emancipation.
And I could not imagine. But see, like Corey Feldman, that's the first. All those kids I was hanging out with, right? He sued his father for like $3 million because at the time his dad was his manager. And that's how I first learned about emancipated adult. It's called being an emancipated adult.
Yeah.
And did Jesus make any records? I'm sure there's a lot of telenovela people named Jesus that make many records, Mark. Lee Daniels, I don't know him. Oh, that's another thing. There's reverse sexism out in Hollywood. Like, I'm a heterosexual woman. I can't get no work in some circles, and I have been limited in my career because I am hetero and I'm not bisexual or gay. I got blocked a lot. Okay, I could be much further if I was into that. I'm not. So I lost out a lot. I got blocked. I got sabotaged because I've had like some lesbian artists want to get with me and I didn't want to get with them. And then they didn't put me on their, shows and things like that because I'm not gay. You know what I mean? So it's reverse sexism is what it's, I don't know what you call it, but it's true. I don't think people really talk about that much. Yeah, Corey Feldman, cool as shit. But was he selling heroin though? Because he used to be selling dope back then. So he might have been coming to the projects to get some dope or sell some dope. Your pan. Oh, Moon Son. Oh, that's cute. But see, I'm not though. And I don't feel like you should have to like be subjected to any type of sex if you got the talent. And I really did, y'all. Believe me, I'm not just saying that. I really had the talent, I don't think Coolio would have he would have signed me if he didn't think I had talent, So that's crazy. It's happening in the hood too. If you don't tell someone. Now, see, that goes Jamara Mara. To me, that's also a cultural thing. Like a lot of us adopt the culture of, outside of Black people culture. I remember when I was a teenager, a lot of 16s, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but a lot of teenage women used to date men in their early 20s. You know what I mean? That wasn't that unusual. It wasn't looked frowned upon. It was like we clearly knew a lot of times that women were more mature than men. So it was accepted. Even in the Nation of Islam, they would tell you, you get with a girl who's half your age plus 7. You know what I mean? So that's like a cultural thing. So if you were 16 and if a man is 40, let's say a man is 30, let's say he's 30, half his age is 15. Okay, that's still over 20. That's over 18. But I'm just saying that's that used to be, that wasn't a big thing back then. How long did I know Coolio? I met Coolio. Listen to this. I met Coolio when I was hanging with Snoop and Warren G because they were opening for him. Okay, back then. This was in 1994. And instantly we just clicked like family right off the bat, man. And he was like, hey, I don't know how the conversation happened, but he was like, I'm looking for artists. And I was like, what? So he gave me his number. He said, come do an audition for me. So I went up to Def Jam West and I did my little rap, whatever. And he liked it. I was choosing between him and KRS-One at the time, y'all. KRS-One wanted to sign me to be his manager. I mean, him to be my manager as well. At the time, that was big times, man. I was having dinner at the Jackson's house, man. I was really no, it was later in life. That was later, but yeah. So I picked Coolio though. Pan means no nonsense. Pan just means right. You kind of go with whoever, whatever, right? Moon star moon, moon sun. Sorry, yeah. But anyway, so I had known Coolio since 1994. To answer your question. No, I never ever did, and I would tell you that Ari's World. I never messed around with Coolio. He had a couple baby mama situation, and then he was marrying Josefa Salinas at the time. But more than that, I just wasn't attracted to Coolio like that. we were mental. Like he was super intelligent and very intellectual. And so he used to build with me on, he liked the fact that I was a college kid. You know, I was trying to do something with my life. He signed me like, I think I was gonna be, you know who I was gonna be contemporaries with? I was gonna be contemporaries with like Lauryn Hill, Jill Scott, and Erykah Badu. I would have been that other kid. That would have been me. But I just didn't want to do certain things, man. It wasn't in the stars for me to blow on that level at that time. And I love Jag's hairstyle, Tony Smith. I love her with the braids. It makes her face look softer. But now that I'm looking at this picture with Goomba and this girl, is she getting her hair done like this girl? What's happening?
Oh yeah.
Is she doing her hair like the girl?
Yeah. She got
funny,
the new braids in. You know what I mean?
Have you and RuPaul kiss. RuPaul is super smart, by the way. He's super duper smart.
Y'all asked some silly questions.
The old Jackson, yeah, never the house in Gary, Indiana, but the house in, it's called Havenhurst. I went to Havenhurst for dinner. And do you know they make you do security check? Like, well, wouldn't they? But I never thought they would do that. But Mrs. Jackson invited me over for dinner, okay? And how did that happen? That happened because I was at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Because Jermaine wanted to meet up with me, but it was Jackie, Jermaine, Janet, the mama. Who else was there? And her man at the time, Loizando, that Latino dude she was married to. But anyway, Mrs. Jackson has polio, so she has a limp. And so I don't know who asked me to take Mrs. Jackson to the bathroom, but I walked with her. I escorted her in my arm. I love old people. I've always loved old people. Okay. Anyway, she went arm in arm with me, and I walked her to the bathroom, and then I waited with her. And I don't know, we get to talking. And then we walked back, and then she said, I want you to come over for dinner and dinner. And yes, Renee Elizondo. What was I going to say? No. Why wouldn't I go to Mrs. Jackson's house for dinner? But so I did. And MC Light was at the gay club. She was in a full. Yeah, Janet Jackson and MC Light used to have a thing. Did y'all know that? After she broke with Pam she was with Pam from Martin. That's true. Hassan, I don't know Hassan Campbell, but I know who he is. I mean, I listen to it. I watch his podcast.
Hold on, who was with Pam?
MC Light.
Oh, she used to deal with Pam.
Uh-huh.
It's Pam.
I was surprised Pam was with a man.
Is that Morgan Freeman's daughter?
No.
People were saying Pam is Gina Arnold is Morgan Freeman's daughter.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
No, Mrs. Jackson is the bomb. Shabba Ranks never met him. Because you're more. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Priscilla, I do. I bet Tamika husband wears soundproof headphones. You know what? He always says I talk too much. I talk a lot. That's true. That's why I do a podcast. It's true.
Yeah, Tamika don't take no breath. She don't take no breathers, boy.
I'm a teacher. I talk for a living. I'm a professional MC. I'm a podcaster. I'm a talker. I talk. I asked that because I'm from Gary. I got a lot of family in Gary and East St. Louis and Chicago. I got we might be cousins. You know how that go. The Brat also did. Hey, the Brat. I told y'all the Brat is my cousin, right? Actually, Lisa Ray McCoy is my cousin. The Brat, we ain't probably related because Lisa Ray and the Brat ain't really blood sisters. But y'all ain't ever probably watch my podcast. Did y'all ever hear me tell y'all, or not me, let me not take that credit. They say that Lisa Ray molested the Brat when she was little. Did you ever hear that rumor?
I ain't never heard that.
They said Lisa Ray
allegedly
molested the Brat when she was a little kid. When she was like 17, the Brat was like 10 or something like that. I heard that before. But anyways, I don't know that. You did hear that, Mr. Zam? Pan face Pam. And I worked on Martin, and the first time was fun, and the second time I never wanted to go on Martin again. The first time was great with Snoop Dogg. It was a lot of security. It was great. We had a great time. The second time was when after Tisha Campbell, did y'all know Tisha Campbell allegedly and Martin was having an affair? They was actually messing around. And when it came out, she flipped it like Martin was sexually harassing her, kind of like, that's how I heard it. Like she was a willing participant ever since back in the day. But when it came out and she got, you know, kind of busted, and she wanted to marry old Sugar Tank, what's his name? The husband that she married, what's his name?
The nigga from above the rim.
That nigga, yeah. She was
Dwayne
trying
Martin.
to flip it, and then she ended up suing Martin and being like, he was the one that made her kind of sue Martin, if you know what I'm saying, because he was jealous of them kissing and doing all that on the Martin show. So then the next time I went on the show, it was not cool because, you know, they wouldn't do any scenes. Dwayne Martin, thank you. They wouldn't do any scenes together. And then all the cast, all the crew, they were all like whispering and don't talk to her. If you have to go to the bathroom, raise your hand. It was just, it was completely uncomfortable experience. And then I had seen when Martin was not on set, Martin was obsessed with her. Yeah, but she was playing with it though. You see what I'm saying? Like, she was kind of like getting in to get the part, you know what I'm saying? But then when she got engaged to Dwayne Martin, then it became an issue because he was like, I don't want you kissing him. I don't want that, no, and all that. So she made it a big deal. And then allegedly, then she sued him. But anyway, when we was on set, they was just like, don't do this, don't do that. Can't go here. And Pam, Tommy, Cockroach, they was all looking uncomfortable. But then when I'm talking too much, I'm sorry, Nita's in Mike's world. But half T.
Yeah, you come up here, Nita's Mike. Nicole Rose, you on the mic. You on? Oh, she just came on here just to
Tally. Hey, brother, Tally brought up a good point. This became an issue, sister, or brother, I'm not sure, but I think sister. They stopped hiring Black American actors for leads about 8 years ago. They get them from England or they get Nigerians, okay? No diss to the Nigerian family, but they don't hire Black Americans to even play Black American fucking figures, man. And that pissed me off. No, I don't know Gunna. Is the industry replacing American actors? I believe, because they party together, Tally. They party. It's all about who you party with, straight up.
Peace to the God's breath.
So that's how the little British chick can play Harriet Tubman. That's how Lupita would be at Weinstein's house giving them back rubs. Don't nobody want to bring that up though. Oh. They do, but them British blacks, they be coming over here taking all the actors. They be saying Black Americans can't act and all that.
Somebody said they thought you was Tokyo Tony.
No, Tokyo Tony would have cussed y'all out already.
Y'all motherfuckers don't talk on my page.
You ain't did you put a cash app? Did you put money on my cash app? You can't talk then. Shut the fuck up. Cuss me out.
I'm hearing some back feed. Some
Nicole Rhodes, you got some background noise.
Oh. Yeah, you got background noise on?
You got background noise, Nicole.
I'd have better luck going to England and then coming back to America. Straight up. Like if I would come back and say, you know what, I lived in England, I'd probably get, a roll faster than if I would just,
Have you ever been to Breezy's flea market?
That sounds familiar. What is that?
That sounds familiar? What is that?
She sure wasn't.
They got that drip, man. Just know this, Tamiko. They got that drip, man. They got that drip, man. Breezy's flea market.
Breezy's flea market, man.
I never met Stevie Wonder, although I would love to. However, when I was studying with the Nation for a little bit, his daughter is in the Compton Nation, and she's in that, and she's a beautiful sister. He got like 15 kids. Well, 11. He got about 11 kids. But Stevie Wonder got a gang of babies.
Dang.
And here's some old tea. Old tea. You know what? Hey, listen. Here's some old tea. Did y'all know when Stevie Wonder was trying to get off Motown, he all of a sudden accidentally fell off a ledge? Did y'all know that?
Dang.
He's not on time, right?
And that's why if you ever look at Stevie Wonder's forehead, he got this serious scar on his forehead. That's from him.
He's not blind.
That's from him, quote unquote, accidentally falling off the ledge when he was trying to get off Motown.
Well, he can see out his side peripherals. He can't see straight. Like, he's not blind, like totally blind, like, like Ray Charles blackout blind. but he only could see out the side of his eyes. Like he only could see out the corner. You know what I'm saying? And it's blurry. It's like real blurry. He can't. It's not like he could see like fully see. It's like out the side of his eyes, but it's real blurry.
That's
You know
the
what I'm saying?
best.
I don't know what
That's
the
the
nigga can
best.
see.
That's the
Shit,
best.
I don't know how
explanation.
JR got this information. I don't know what that motherfucker.
Because he's
that's
driven a
what niggas was
car.
saying.
Like
That's what niggas
my
was
friend.
saying. That
Yeah.
if you watch Drink Champs interview they just did with the Osleys, they said this nigga was walking across the street by his goddamn self, and they was wondering like, yo, how's this nigga? Why is he walking across the street by himself?
And he played tennis, and he's
You know what I'm
driven a
saying?
car. So
Somebody got background noise.
not me.
Nicole, you got background noise.
You got a TV or something on? Sound like you got radio or TV or some shit on.
No, they
Maybe- or
claim that
maybe
his
it's
mama
just
had herpes.
feedback.
Tally. They claim Stevie Wonder's mama had herpes, and that's how. But you know, they always disrespect black women, so that probably ain't even true. You know, but that's what I had heard. They, you know, they disrespect women though. The Takashi. Hey, I think that Takashi bull crap was a publicity stunt. Personally,
Nah, he got beat up for real. You ain't see that nigga face?
Yeah, I
I
think he
seen
got
it.
beat up for real. Yeah, I think he got beat up.
I
for
think he
real.
was just trash talking the nigga that he thought
Yup.
wasn't gonna do nothing to him, and he got trashed in that bathroom.
and I'm
'Cause
not
he
gonna
know-
front. I kind of like some of his videos. I'm not gonna front.
You ever meet him? It's like, nah, I know you ain't meet that little nigga.
I wasn't there when Suge shook Vanilla Ice up. However, Mushaka, shout out, he told me the story about Suge because he was there when they shook up Vanilla Ice. This dude, he go by they call him Chocolate or Muchaka, I can't remember. This was so long ago, but they did really hang Vanilla Ice over that ledge and do all that. They really was getting down like that back then.
Wow.
That's around the time when the blood was on the mirror in the
You know what?
studio.
The nigga said my office hours. The Suge was like, my office hours is what? 9 to 5. 9 to 5.
But I met Suge Knight like years later. Well, no, I ain't gonna say I met. I drove and by and waved. Let me say
Big
that.
Red.
He was in Beverly Hills.
I think that's what Witchacombe got the idea from. 5 Heartbeats. Big Red and 5 Heartbeats.
Let me
Remember he
add
hung-
this part. Wait.
remember he hung the nigga over the
Uptown
balcony?
Records was doing it kind of similar to Suge Knight, though. Let me keep that a buck. We was hearing about Uptown back then too.
You talking about Diddy and them record label? But
Yeah,
I heard
well-
Suge stepped to them niggas to get Mary J out of the contract.
I mean, yeah, he did.
Suge stepped to see Suge and take Take That beef go way back.
I was remembering. Okay, so look,
Yeah, man.
Coolio took me, King T, Raz Kaz. I don't know if y'all know who these people are.
Yeah, we know exactly who the people
Paul
are.
Stewart, who's a record exec, and
Yup.
Billy Boy and some other Tommy Boy people took us down to New Orleans, Louisiana. Every rapper you could ever want to possibly meet was at this convention. It was called the Gavin Convention back in '95. Everybody, right? And they had what was called Record Label of the Year. And I just knew Death Row was gonna get it because I mean they had Chronic, they had Snoop, they had everybody I thought was hot. They gave it to
Take That.
yeah.
You know that's politics. You know that's politics. You know
I
what
was
mean?
shocked.
You know that's Clive's sleeve. I mean boy. I mean guy. You know.
Yeah. Jackie Wilson. Okay, Pooh, thank you for bringing up Jackie Wilson. First of all, if you go look at some old Jackie Wilson footage, that's Elvis all day. I mean, Elvis got all his shit from Jackie. You know, Jackie and Elvis was like besties. So if you go look at the hip swivel and the way they even sing, you say you will, that's Jackie Wilson. Elvis stole it. But anyways, did you know Jackie Wilson was in a coma for 8 years, bro?
Nah.
I didn't know that. That's a big deal to me because, you know, he had caught his wife in bed with the record label owner. Next thing you know, he do a show, he in a coma. Anyway, King T. If you listen to old King T audience, that's Biggie. Biggie has admitted that he studied King T. Okay,
Yeah,
King
a
T
lot of
is
niggas study King T.
King T is an LA OG, by the way. I'm trying to get him on the show. Shout out King T.
King T. A lot of niggas study King T because he was out there before a lot of these niggas was on.
Tally, yeah, I heard that about Jared Leto, but you know, Lupita was just kind of. I ain't gonna speak on Lupita. I don't want to speak on Lupita, but Jared Leto, all of them. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's quite common for them to. They don't know who Jackie Wilson. Jackie Wilson was a famous singer from the 1950s and 60s. He had over 50 #1 hits. He had Lonely Teardrops. He had a lot. No, I never met Whitney Houston, but I used to hang out with Brandy a couple times. King T, originally from New York. I don't know if he originally from New York. He from South Central, as far as I know.
Nah, you thinking about King's son.
Okay. What high school did I go to, Faison? I went to Hollywood Performing Arts Magnet High. I am not a psyop, I promise you. I do know a lot, sister, and I did not know I knew what I know until I moved to Louisiana, and I would tell my little students my little stories, and they'd be like, "Wow, Miss Gilbert, you did a lot," and I'd be like, "Did I?" Again, I'm spoiled. I've only been around either conscious Black activists, Black power types, or Hollywood people. That's my experience in LA. That's my LA spirit. I'm either with conscious Black people who herbs and dreadlocks and name African names and hang out in Leimert Park at the drum circle off Crenshaw, or I'm hanging out, or I used to. I never really hung out in Hollywood. Hollywood is a ghetto, for those who don't know. It's a slum. It's very dirty. Most of the movies are made in Burbank or Culver City, Century City area, just so you know.
The slums.
Slum. It's a Gilbert. Yeah, my maiden last name is Gilbert. I got married to Volume 10, so it's Hawkins, okay? King T Auntie was my teacher. Aw, Miss Jackson. Aw. Yeah. But I didn't know any of these things I'm talking about was a big anything, okay, until the YouTube world. So, you know, because there's not a lot of scoop I'm sharing. It's just my observations or people telling me, their stories of going to the party. Like, I've been invited to the orgy parties with the lesbians, but I'm not a lesbian, so I'm not going to the orgy parties. You know what I'm saying?
Who else tapped in? Somebody just tapped in.
Lupita was done some strange. Lupita definitely climbed her way to the top very quickly.
OG Patrice.
Hey, what's good? What's good?
What's up? Hey. Welcome. How you
doing?
Hey,
I'm good. I'm listening to the conversation. I'm a friend of Jaguars, but I'm listening to Tamika, and I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago too, originally, right? And I've been in it. I've been in the industry for like 30 years, but I was like more so on the blues sector. But she's talking about a lot of people that I'm familiar with and that I know, through other people that was in like R&B and then later got into rap. So Tamika, what side of Chicago are you from?
So my family lived in LaGrange. They still live in like a suburb called LaGrange. But my mother, again, she's a hippie. So I lived on the west side. So I lived off of like the L's. They call it the L's. There's the streets like Lake, Lotus. They all start with the letter
Lake
L.
and Lotus. Yep.
So I used to live on Lotus. Hey, you know what? Me and Lorenz Tate and his brothers, we lived in the same apartment building, back in the 80s. Okay. We had that conversation before. So I lived off of Lotus right near Lake where the L train office near Central.
Uh-huh.
And I used to go to Frederick Douglass Middle School, y'all. Shout out Frederick Douglass right near Oak Park.
I know exactly what you're talking about. But now I was hearing you talking about Elvis, and actually Elvis got his moves and his swag and the way he sing and everything from another singer called Roy Hamilton Sr.
Ooh, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all.
Yeah, and they did a whole thing. It's on YouTube about Roy Hamilton Sr. And his son is a singer too, lives in Vegas. I used to live in Vegas and performed in Vegas for many years.
Auntie OG, I'm class of 90, by the way. And I said I was a 5-footer. I'm an original 5-footer. Yes, me, Cobra Red, Neb Love, Josh Skills, and then Knee High, and then K-Bar. And then I left the group. And that's that.
Well, I know old members of Do or Die and Crucial Conflict. Are you familiar with them?
That was one of my favorite groups. Right in the middle of the bond. Oh my God.
Johnny P and all of them that was from the west side of Chicago. I have an ex that worked for Paisley Parks Records, and then I have an ex that worked with Keith Washington on the Kissing You album. So that's kind of where I come from a little bit with the R&B, but I later met Jag in the last 3 years, and not knowing that I had actually worked with her cousins, which is her cousin's son, which is her cousin that was married to Brian McKnight. I actually did some work with them in Vegas when Brian McKnight was in Vegas and did a tour, did like a residency for a while in Vegas. So that's how, I came to know Jag, and I interviewed her, and then later we became friends and stuff like that, and find out that we know a lot of people in the industry. And I hear you bringing up names because a lot of people, like I know Joe Jackson, right? And rest in peace, right? He lived in Vegas for many years.
Yes, he did.
I actually knew Michael Jackson's bodyguard, Bill. He actually retired in Vegas as well. And one of my good friends used to work for MJJ Records. So, so back in the day. So when I hear you talking, I'm like, she's mentioning a lot of names that I'm familiar with. So I just thought I'd get up here. I don't know if you ever heard of it. Like, I used to tour and sing for my cousin who was a famous blues singer by the name of Tyrone Davis.
No, I don't know that name. But you know what? I was in the house music scene. So I was going to Dilligad's as a kid. Like, my big cousins were older than me. They used to take me around to like the warehouse and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh man, that was my stomping ground back in the
okay. And look, my daddy bought a house on 54th in Peoria. Okay, sorry y'all, we going in
that's Inglewood. I grew up in Inglewood. What?
Okay. Yeah, 54th in Peoria. That's south side over there. But Crucial Conflict was whack. What you talking about? Crucial Conflict was bomb. I love Crucial. Somebody said in the comments.
Oh, they hating on the OG rappers, right?
And look, me and Jag, just so you guys know how I met Jaguar, right? Jaguar and
you met her?
We share the same mentor, who is Michael Collier from Chicago. Shout out Michael Collier.
Oh, Michael, the comedian. Oh, yeah, I know Michael Collier. Yeah.
So me and I'm gonna say Cobra. Me and thank you Unity, by the way, for subscribing. Jaguar. One time I heard her mentioning something that was in one of my commentaries. I did a thing on prostitution rap in the industry and all that, and I heard her mentioning some things from my podcast. I was very honored. So I was telling her I'd be willing to be a researcher for her. And then when we get to talking, and I said, I heard you mention Michael Collier, and we get to talking, then I put Michael on three-way, and then we both went on his show twice.
I saw it.
So he's just been cool. That was like a few months ago, as a matter of fact. But
okay. Yeah,
so
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's it. And then I was God willing, I was gonna work with her and some other podcasters. She seemed like she was really building on some collectivism. You feel me? Like, connecting all the Black podcasters to each other, and I thought that was pretty dope, and I wanted to be a part of that. But
well, when they was talking about when Jag them was in Arizona, I'm the friend that took her to go see about her car. That's me. So for a lot of people that didn't know, I lived in Arizona. I'm the friend that she called that took her to look at her car when it was on fire. Okay.
Wow. So you witnessed the car on fire?
No, I didn't witness it on fire, but we went down to the towing place. You understand? And we saw it. We saw pictures of it on the computer. So I'm that friend. Me.
She was not stalking Erykah Badu, Mark. What she was doing though, she was being a little messy. But she was just going on a lake that is very common in that area. Like, Erykah Badu don't own that lake, but she was just mentioning and I don't think that was very cool, mentioning where Erykah Badu lived. She tends to mind her business a bit, so I didn't necessarily. I like Erykah. Erykah, real besties, good friends with my baby daddy. They all went to Grambling together, and I'm not defending or trying to antagonize anything. I'm just saying to be fair. You feel me? I wouldn't want nobody blowing up where I live. You feel me? But anyway.
He's
I worked with Erykah Badu before too, y'all. I work with her too.
She said Goomba blew up that car.
Who said that?
She says Goomba did that.
Jag said Goomba. Jag said Goomba.
I'm not snitching, and I don't know anyway.
She said it on our live the other day. She said Goomba had put some gasoline in a bottle or some shit like that.
I just think she needs to stop that.
I don't know nothing about that. Like I said, I ain't got no dog in that fight. I was just being a friend when she called me and told me what happened and said she needed a ride to go look at her car. I was at work. I stopped what I was doing and I left work and I went to take her. And that's, you know, and then they hung out with me for a little while. After that, drove them around. They literally didn't have no car, so they was riding with me during that time. So when the other times when she was on Instagram and all of that, she was riding with me in my car.
Can
you
I
know,
mention
hanging out with me.
real quick? Tally
Yeah.
brought up something really
Until
good.
they bought their car. They bought their car a little bit before they left to go back to Texas. So
Tally, you brought up a great point. I just wanted to mention. I say, let me breathe. I'm so frustrated. You're right, Tally. They're so cliquey. It's the nigga clique, as I call it. If you're not in the circles with these people, it's really tough to get in the game. And a lot of Chicago folks, when they move to LA, we all connect with other Chicago folks. So we try to help each other. Like I said, Michael Collier, he's hooked me up. Like when I used to do the Tom Joyner morning show and things like that. Like Michael would put me in to different things. But me just trying to audition for stuff, I promise you, it is stupid cliquey. And I don't know if it's because they really do jock people with British accents, you know. If you come in with like, oh, you know, it's closer to like European or whatever, you know, they hire you. But if you come in now with a regular black people accent, like, what's up, y'all? Nah.
I just saw Tom Joyner at Lunell's show. I went to Lunell's show in Vegas.
Shout out
and
Lunell too. Lunell went and did what we call class suicide. Do y'all know what that is? Class suicide. Huey P. Newton, Black Panther, he wrote a book about it. Basically, it's like when you could live in a certain different economic status, you choose to live less. Like she moved to the hood is what I'm trying to say. Like Lunell lives near Crenshaw area.
She say that all the time. I believe it too. Yeah.
She lives a very modest life. Like she may be a millionaire, but she don't live like a millionaire. Lunell lives like she lived like teacher salary style, but she has loot. You dig what I'm saying? Because she always be like, you never know where your next dollar or
That's
your
right.
next
You got to stack that
gig is
paper up.
coming from.
Especially living out there in California, it's expensive as I don't know what. Because I mean, like a lot of people that in the industry that I know now that no longer live out there, they most of them all moved to Vegas. Like Teddy Riley live in Vegas, a friend of mine. Albie Shore lives in Vegas. He's a friend of mine. It's so many of them that move to Vegas because the cost of living is way
ridiculous.
cheaper out there now.
But yeah, Lunell, I love Lunell for that. You know, she's very I won't say approachable. What I mean is like she'll be at the local grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't have maids and all that. She might have a cleanup woman like we all try to have. Conchita only costs $60. Quit playing. But she don't live all extra extravagant. I really respect that about her. No, or maybe she really broke. She just did Coming to America, and she just did that other movie with Eddie Murphy, and she's doing her thing. She's not broke, but that's smart to me. Like, you know.
And they said Tiffany Haddish wasn't living real lavish, but now
she lives right near Lunell. They both live off Crenshaw. Not to tell where they live, but they live near where Nipsey was murdered.
Commercial break real quick, and we're gonna come right back.
What's up, y'all? It's Naturi Naughton, aka Tasha from Power.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Your boy NRE.
It's your boy Trick David Dollars.
Redman is in the building.
You got post-traumatic stress syndrome from being in the hood.
If you got pain, you suffer from anxiety,
go get the CBD smoke, CBD gummies, CBD oils.
Go get your CBD smokes.
Body pre-rolls like Granddaddy
brothers,
Perks
the
and
gangbangers
Pineapple
over there, they know
Express.
who
Also, they got
knows
moon
what.
rocks. They got edibles.
Night and day, they wouldn't mess with Lunell. You know, my husband, shout out, you know, that Nipsey Hood, the brothers over there, they don't just go
CBDHub.com.
Show in the movies or something. No, they have a respectable ability to them. I'm still boycotting Tiffany personally. I'm not messing with.
I am the Daddy Dollars, and I approve this message.
This is Redman, and
she
I
wasn't
approve
that
this
funny to me
message.
anyway. So,
Yeah.
nah,
We back,
she ain't
we
a
back,
tone
we
for that
back.
long enough for me.
Tamika was talking all over the commercial. I was like,
Nah, I don't think they can hear it.
Okay.
Oh, y'all can still hear them talking?
I can hear Tamiko talking.
Oh, y'all still heard them talking over the commercial?
Yeah,
I didn't mute the mic. Oh.
She must have unmuted her mic. She must have
Sorry.
unmuted her mic.
Yeah,
Talking all over the ad.
She
Then we about
talk
to
all
play
over the ad.
I don't
Yeah.
see the commercial, so I'm sorry, guys.
No, but Tamika, when I was out there, like I said, touring with my cousin, I was on like a lot of blues shows with like BB King, Little Milton, Bobby Blues Bland, Millie Jackson, you know, people like them. And Millie, people don't give Millie her props, but Millie Jackson was one of the first female rappers there was. She was dope.
Bobby Boo Bland or something.
Yeah, Millie Jackson is the bomb.
Johnny Taylor, you know, I used to actually date one of Johnny Taylor's sons, and Johnny Taylor was out there. He lived in had a big old mansion out there in Dallas, Texas.
See, black folks don't really know about the whole Midwest blues vibe as much. You know what I mean? Like the soul blues, like all them little clubs out there, the little bars. They're bars. What they
Right,
call
but
them out
Chicago is the home of the blues. I mean,
yes. So
it's
we
the home
grew
of-
up on that, but again, my mama was a hippie, so I kind of grew up all over the place.
Right. Okay.
And back to Jag though, but I love Jaguar, and I wish the best for her. And yeah, she is Jewish. Ari's world, she would be okay. She's Jewish. There's different Jewish factions, of course, you know that, and there's different factions. Period in the industry. There's Irish factions. Don't get it twisted. If you ever see Melissa McCarthy and any of them Irish.
So, I mean, do we really know who we are and who the original Jews were? Like, come on.
Well, okay, for the sake
you know
of
where they
Hollywood
live. So when people say
what we talk about.
But I'm saying when people say that about Tiffany Haddish, has they not done a research on knowing who the true Jews are and where they are?
Well, we all over the place. We all over the place. But I mean, it's deep. But the ones that call themselves that, you know what I'm saying? The ones that claim that came from New York, came to Hollywood, established this entertainment industry and all that, them folk. And we are the Irish too, correct, Tally? Oh my God, I love y'all. I love your audience. They so smart. But yeah, that is the fact. We are the original Irish too. That is
How
true.
you doing tonight? Tomiko?
Yes.
How you doing?
Hi.
Hi. I'm sorry not to cut you off or not to intervene with you, but I've been listening. First of all, peace to shout out to Night and Day. Y'all some true brothers out here. I talk. This is my first time on your panel, but she just had me going, and I was like, I gotta get this out. And I want to say shout out to I can't really see. Is it Nicole and OG Patricia? I respect you, OG, because
OG Patrice.
Patrice. I respect you because every day I've seen Jag journey and I've seen the process, and I believe what she say. You feel me? I believe what she say. I just know what she say is true out of her mouth. You know, because that was my question. Well, what the?
Hello?
Oh, what happened?
What happened?
In my opinion.
Not El Goddess. We're all mixed with Irish, African, and Indian, and then the rest is mixed with French, African, and Indian. And then, you know, that's what, when they call us Black American, that's what Black American means to me. Like, none of us is just, like, a lot of us was been here. Oh my God, we talk about that last time, y'all?
We're all mixed in with each other.
I read this book called Sugar. Oh my God, I can't think of it right now. But it basically, sugar changed the world, and it says that only 4% of those slave ships came to this land. Okay, only 4%. The other 96% went to the Dominican, the Caribbean, and South America, Brazil, and all that. They didn't. We was already here, folks. Like for literally thousands of years. Like we're aboriginal to this land, correct? Just like they have the Indians in India, they original.
Yeah, that's true.
Hello.
Yeah, it seems like everybody.
They originally, how you can have Samoans on the islands, and you can have Indians in India, and you can have the Aborigine in Australia, yet they're all from Africa. That's what my family has told me. My grandmother and them used to tell us that we were already here. Some of us are mixed with, we're claimed Choctaw or whatever you want to call them. But you know how we look once we get mixed. We don't look the same. I just told y'all the dude from Aerosmith, dude from Slash and all them, how they look. Imagine when they marry white, how they kids look. They don't look like they don't look like the girl in the picture on the Goomba screen, right? They look white, but they're not blood like they're not genetically necessarily pure Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? No ships came to this land as all the ships docked in the south. That's Mika watched. That is true. There was a
I
very
don't know if
small
anyone else can
that came
hear.
to Jamestown, Virginia in 1619. Yes.
Grandma says she thinks that the air conditioner is on.
Okay. Thank you, son. All right.
What happened to what you call? The mic went out. You there? I don't know. I guess
OG Patrice.
Yeah, did somebody call me?
Oh, just checking in on you.
Oh,
What
no,
up,
yeah.
Lachey Bay?
Yeah, I'm.
Hey, how you
I'm
doing? I wanted to say, because I had mentioned this on King's Pain live. I asked you if you knew Coolio, and you were saying, yeah, like you worked for him. That's very interesting to know because like me, when I was growing up, as I got like my teens, family starts to talk about things that go on in family. Supposedly, I've heard that maybe my cousin could be his daughter, and looking at her grow up, and then looking back at him, I'm like, damn. Like, oh my God. On top of the fact that, okay, you guys know why Suge Knight is in prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he ran over that guy, right?
Yeah.
Well, that guy is my second cousin. So that's my mother's cousin on her dad's side, my grandfather's side. And that was who he killed, my cousin Terry Carter. It's like so much, because I was born in Compton. So my family before me, y'all already know what it is. She didn't already laid it out, So as like I said, I was like, I older and heard stories. I'm like, hold on, putting everything together. I'm like, wow, it's very interesting. Like my cousin, not my cousin, excuse me, my Uncle Raymond. Like I said, my Uncle Raymond, again, the one who married my Aunt Gail, she came into the family. She's my auntie regardless. But they all grew up in Compton, and I don't know if it's my auntie's best friend or if she can, but I never asked because I've just known this lady named Joyce, which is Easy baby mama. That's my cousin Derek. I've watched him grow up from the time he was a baby on up to now. You feel me? So and plus Eric. So Eric and Derek, not knowing that, never seen Easy in my life, but just knowing my family language, and just hearing stories and seeing the shit and different type of people, in my life. So
here's a question.
Like, wow,
here's a question. Okay, so Coolio's family is from Shreveport. Did you know that, y'all? His family, his mama and them was from Shreveport, Louisiana, and I think his daddy was from Arkansas. So
no, I never knew that.
You got you shoot. If you know any Ivies down in
and see, that's what I'm saying too. Like, I know a lot of these rappers and hip hop artists. California is a place to be. This is where everybody comes to get their shit off. So I was thinking in my head like, well, maybe they messed around in the past, when everybody was young, because my cousin's wife went to school with Snoop and all them other people, like a few other people. I just know Snoop,
Snoop Doggy.
Yeah, and can I mention this? Thank you for sharing that. Tally, that's true because when they do start distributing these quote unquote reparation checks.
How can I get in touch with Coolio? Go ahead.
You saying were you saying how can you get a message to like the family?
No, to Coolio himself, because I just want to know. Like I even asked my cousin from years ago, but I haven't brought it up because we don't talk about a whole lot of shit in the family. But just looking at her now as a woman, I'm like, she looks like that nigga. I wonder if it's true. I wonder if that's
it probably is, but I don't know how you would find out now unless you did like a DNA test with with the children.
That's the only way. So
yeah, he was cool cat, and but he spread his seed far and wide a bit.
Yeah, in this industry, that's why when I ran into Jag on YouTube, I'm like, yeah, a lot of what she's saying, I could see it. I could see it happening. The games and shit they play, they want to keep the bell closed. They don't want to lift that shit and just expose what they're really doing. So They got to play this little game of chess, keep us in line, you know. But for the ones who see, we see, you know.
Yeah. I don't really talk too much publicly about like whatever Coolio was trying to build on because it's too controversial. I tried to post something on YouTube. They took it off. And they said if I posted it again, they was gonna give me a strike. So they're not playing.
Right.
He was saying
So
some heck of controversial
we're
stuff,
gonna
you
say
know.
allegedly. Then we're gonna slow that up. Allegedly.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
noticed
so
that
it's just
people saying that she ain't know Coolio died because you saying how to contact Coolio.
no. I said, did you hear me? I said 5 months before he passed away, he was on this podcast. And if you go to that, it's with two guys. They always sit on the couch. One is a little thicker, the other one a
Hip
little
Hop
thinner.
Uncensored. Hip Hop
Yeah.
Uncensored.
Julio was on that interview. And when he was on that interview, I dropped in the comments like, hey, how can I get in touch with him? If you go to that video, you'll see my name in my comments. So, and then 5 months later, the nigga was dead. And I'm like, wow. So God brings things to me before the shit happens. He'll bring people to me before anything, like, you know.
Yeah.
But then it'll be too late. Like, I'm already, like, seeing it too late or something, you know?
Yeah, Tally, I was saying, and thank you. Come listen no more. He was Spanish. So I believe when they start passing out these reparation checks, they're gonna be on some, like I showed y'all, the Slash and Pete Wentz and all these people who passed for white. They're gonna all of a sudden be like, my grandmother's black and all this. It's gonna be a lot of white folk that ain't gonna be white. You feel me? That's what's gonna pop off. Like all of a sudden, everybody gonna remember that they had a great grandmother who was.
If they do it by lineage, and do it the right way, I'm a member of ADOS, so I sit on the ADOS board, which is the American Descendant of Slaves, right? And the way I was set up for getting reparations is it has to go by lineage based on either side, the matriarch or the patriarch side of the family. And if you can prove through blood, there's many ways you could prove through census records and things of that nature that your ancestors were slaves, you know, through lineage or through the tribe. Like when I did my African DNA, I know where, you know, my people come from my father's side, right? And so if you can prove that via that way, that is the way ADOS is proven that you qualify for reparations, because ain't no $5 Indians or no $5, you know, white people with a drop of blood ain't gonna be able to come in and talking about, you know, their ancestors were slaves. You got to have proof for that.
And even a lot of Nigerians know this to the family. Much love to the family, but a lot of Nigerian family, second, third generation at this point, because you know, in the '60s, a lot of Nigerians came to Europe, came to England, and came to America. You know, they be blending in with us, you know, because a lot of us are them. Let's see, Coolio was telling on them folks, and that's what I'm saying, God's property. That's what I'm saying, bro. And even on my in the interview we did, I didn't expect him to drop them heavy ass pearls. He dropped them. I was actually a little nervous when he was talking. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I tell y'all somebody else to pay attention to it. And God, I hope don't nothing happen to this sister. But she's starting to tell some stuff and drop some gems too. And my ex, who worked with her at Paisley Park Records, is Angie Stone. She's starting to talk too. And I pray don't nothing happen to that sister, right?
Ain't
She
nothing
just
gonna happen to Angie Stone. She protected.
Well, I hope not, but like I know her, you know, through my ex and stuff, like way back in the day when they worked for Paisley Park Records. So, but she's starting to say some stuff too. So y'all pay attention.
I mean, she just basically she putting the history right. Like she's telling how the sister wrote them songs, a hop, a hibby dibby hip hop and all that. A woman wrote that stuff. The girl from her group, wasn't her name Finesse or something? I can't remember.
Yeah, when they was a part of the sequence.
That's the sister. Yeah, she wrote Angie. Oh my God, what is it?
Angie B.
Yes.
And
they OG.
Yeah, they OGs from back in the day. I mean, they was on Sylvia's what's her name? Sylvia from that had the Sugar Hill Gang and all of them. They was on her. Yeah, back in the day.
Oh
Sylvia.
yeah, Stephanie Mills been dropping pearls. Look, Shaka Khan been dropping pearls, y'all. Look, all them people,
I'm
everybody
about to
getting
hang out with
older.
Stephanie Mills on Sunday. She's coming here to Arizona. About to hang out with her for the Jazz Fest. Her and Music Soul Child.
Now
Tamika,
look,
me
D'Angelo got
and you
caught
gotta
up
talk
though.
more. We gotta talk more. Like
That'd be dope. Hit me up.
Yeah,
D'Angelo,
podcast.
see D'Angelo, people thought D'Angelo wouldn't have been checking for Angie Stone because she was like maybe 10, 15 years older than him and she a little thick. But he was loving him some Angie Stone. Are you kidding?
but she wasn't
But
all
he
that
got
thick
caught up.
then. If you think about it, she was not. She was slim then. Angie got thick because she had to get on those steroids for her condition. She got on prednisone. She and steroids bloat you up, and that's why Angie gained all that weight.
Okay, but all I know that's just a saying. But yeah, it's just the drugs, man. People get caught up. Not her, but the brother D'Angelo just got caught up, man. They got caught up. He got caught up. Once they got him naked in a music video, where else was he gonna go with that? Same thing with Toni Braxton. As soon as they got her nude, it was like, really, they have their own comment. No, we talking to y'all. I'm listening. I'm reading the comments. Stephanie Mills even talking about Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? Like, did y'all know her and Michael had a little fling? Like, she was in The Wiz, the original Wiz on Broadway for a long time. And they just knew Stephanie was going to get the part of The Wiz for the movie. Nope. Diana Ross came at 30 years old and scooped that shit up. And everybody was mad because they was like, how old ass Diana Ross going to play Dorothy? When they know they should have gave it to Stephanie Mills. But they didn't give it to Stephanie Mills because they thought she was quote unquote too dark. And people didn't really know her name like that. So they said the only way we're going to finance The Wiz if Diana Ross plays the lead part.
Right. Well, the same kind of way they effed Angie Stone, when she was coming out with her, it was a diary of a some woman. And then because Alicia Keys was coming out with a diary of Alicia Keys, they told Angie she couldn't do her album. And that's
late. You gotta go back to the video.
That's when she walked away from Clive Davis and Jive Records. She wanted out of her contract.
Sylvia Robinson, that's her name.
Yeah, Sylvia Robinson. Sylvia Rohn is the music exec
over at Elektra or whatever it's called now. They be changing the names.
Y'all want to know about that?
Yeah, she got those jobs.
That's Goomba back. That's Goomba's new bae, man. Y'all asking about the picture?
Right.
Yeah.
Old pictures. Those must be old pictures, huh?
Yeah, but that's his girl.
I don't think they old personally.
I mean, that's what they saying. That's his current girl now.
He clowning, whatever the case, wearing matching fucking finger pointing shirts. Ooh, I'd want to slap my husband if he did some nonsense like that. No, I wouldn't. I'd just keep it pushing, to be honest. But I could feel why that would be. I would be very annoyed, and I would try to ignore him personally, because he's just trying to make her mad, and I don't know. Jag didn't really want to be with him like that no more, so I feel like she should just keep it pushing. It's okay, Jag. You strong. You can do this. You don't have to, go back with him or have him in your mix. Y'all ain't even got no kids together.
Yeah.
Just keep it moving, man.
Tamiko, I'm gonna check out your show, but yeah, we should definitely have a conversation because we probably know more people in the business.
I bet we do, man.
Than ever. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna check your platform out.
Please do. I'm interviewing a bunch of people we probably already know in common. But wait a minute, Tally. All
right, cool. Night and day. I appreciate y'all letting me come up. I'm gonna go back in the chat now.
All right.
Now.
All right.
Nice meeting you.
We about to wrap this up anyway soon.
All right, peace.
So Queen Latifah, that's a funny story.
We about to wrap this up soon, Tamiko.
Yes, sir.
It's your last story. Get out.
Yeah, I'm going to drop down too. Thank you for allowing me on the show. But also too, Tamiko, I'm gonna hit you up too in the inbox.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
On your platform or comment. I'm gonna make a comment.
You gotta save something for your podcast too. Damn. You gotta save something for your podcast. Something.
I interview people, so I ain't really tripping. I love this, and I
but you
love
gonna
the fact
tell all
that
the
you got
stories and shit. You're gonna get people on there, and you're gonna be telling the stories that you already told us.
Well, I got even more, but I
She
hear
got
that.
more.
You
All
right. You right.
More.
I regurge, but some stuff I ain't even touching. No, I'm not touching some stuff because it's just too
Yeah.
much. Not
Yeah.
last story. Moon Sun. I love Moon
Not
Sun.
last story.
Isaiah and JR, you guys are really like the homies that would be coming over to my little. I used to have get-togethers like this at my house, and we built like this.
Yeah.
So I thank you. Thank you for
It's
the
a good
vibes.
build.
Thanks
Yeah, that's a
everybody.
good build though.
Definitely a good build. Definitely a good build.
That's definitely a good
You
build.
I know
man.
you definitely gained some followers off for this.
I give
Definitely.
you. Hey, I'm gonna donate to y'all cash. Oh, actually, I'm about to purchase, man. I'm about to get some more of them edibles, and I probably will get some soap this time too. Thank you. You guys are
We
awesome.
appreciate you.
I mean,
You're awesome, man.
Yep.
Talking about Hugh.
Black
K-Rain,
excellence.
I swear.
Black excellence, daddy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe next time
Take that.
Party.
Party. You know what I'm saying?
Long-winded broad. That's rude, Stanay.
Oh, they call it long-winded, bro. Damn.
Can I mention this one last thing, JR, Isaiah, Patrice, and Ayasha? Tell me this. Like, I was told that my podcast being 2 and 3 hours long. I mean, me and Prince Poe from Organized Confusion, we talk for 5 hours on my podcast. People really listen to that stuff, right? Because I know I listen to y'all and I listen to other podcasts for hours on end. Do y'all listen to podcasts like this? Or, I mean, do y'all only listen to Night and Day like that?
I'm pretty sure there's other people they listen to.
Yeah, definitely. It's probably
I do.
They listen to.
Because somebody was like, "Oh, those are too long. But I'm like, people listen to them though.
Yeah,
okay, anyway, that's all I say.
Yeah, people do listen to them though.
No, they sabotaged Normani because she was too dope. Let's keep it real. Normani was amazing. And I do believe Beyonce blocking Normani because Normani's the only competition really and truly, aside from Doja Cat, for Chloe half butt naked self. And I love Chloe. Let me not play with her, but thank you, Ampu. Thank you. And you got a righteous name. You already know that though. But and she's still going. Yes, Tony Smith. I'm still going. I'm about to get off. I promise. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm on Friday nights at 9 p.m. Pacific and Saturday 9 p.m. interviewing people. So not Friday nights, unless I'm on Night and Day hanging out with y'all on Friday nights. I'm doing my own podcast on Friday nights at 9. Yeah. And we go over current events late. And I have an open panel. Okay.
Yeah, we go on late. Yeah, I mean we late birds, 11 o'clock. You know how we do. All right, sometimes we do day shows though. We do our day shows sometimes.
Normani is classy, and I do believe Beyonce allegedly might be blocking her for sure. For sure. All right. Yeah, but SZA got too big.
Make sure y'all go subscribe to Tamiko, man.
Thank you, family.
I mean,
thank you guys. And I hope you enjoy my podcast. Leave comments and click like, because oh my God.
And she got an interview with Coolio over there. If y'all ain't watch it, she got an interview with Coolio on there. Go check that out.
Yeah, that was really sad. I'm really sad about that still. Much love and respect to JR and Isaiah. You guys are the best podcast. I really enjoy you a lot. I'm not just saying that because I'm on here. Thank you.
Appreciate
and thanks everybody in the comments too.
Yes, indeed.
And I pray for all of them. I pray for Goomba to have peace. And I pray for Jag to find a space that she can have some peace in. She's an amazing artist.
Exactly.
I really love her music. I did have an opportunity to hear her music that y'all haven't heard yet. Maybe you guys have, JR and Isaiah. But audience, oh my God, when I say Jag has some freaking, make my heart just beautiful music. So I can't wait till she's able to just focus on that. And if I had $1,500, man, I'd put her on my song.
I know a lot of people saying about dollar. You gotta realize Jag is not tech savvy, so she can't. That Dollar Duffy, she ain't gonna be able to work that herself. She gotta find people that's gonna have to help her run the tech side of it. That's what Goomba was doing, the tech side, everything. So she gotta wait till she finds somebody that could take over the technical part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Tally, just to answer your thing, SZA, she was kind of messing with a few married men when she got in the game, and they be messing with her. She done lost like 40 pounds, then she gained like 30 pounds, and she done 2 nose jobs and sucked her face up. I hope she don't keep messing with her face, because her face was already beautiful. To answer that question, comment. Yeah, I like SZA. God bless her. But she seemed like she getting kind of the pressure. You know what I mean? This is her second album, first album maybe. Second album I think. But she seemed like she getting caught in that mix. They put a lot of pressure on people, you know. Jag is getting it together. I can see it. Don't y'all see it? She's growing. She's blossoming. God willing.
Yeah.
You know, if I can help her in some way, I will. But, you know, maybe I can go down wherever she's at, like in a couple months and help in there. I'll go down there and help. I would like to help her. She's dope. She has vision. I think she got distracted with some things, but we're all human. You know, we just been able to see her shit. You know, we be doing our own shit. We don't have it on camera.
Yeah, she put her shit out there. Okay, that's what she said. I'm gonna put my story out there for people to see. So that's something she decided to do.
And y'all sound sleepy. I'm about to get off.
Oh yeah, we about to get off. Yeah.
In the comments, and I'll be checking again tomorrow when I'm at work, as I usually do.
Yeah, we'll be on. We probably be on tomorrow. If we ain't too tired from this one.
Hint, hint, hint. All right, y'all. Hey, thank you so much.
Nah, no problem.
Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
I'm gonna be in the comments. I'm going over to the comments.
All right,
peace and love.
Peace and love. Love, love, love. What up, y'all? Y'all good? Y'all niggas need to go to bed. Say nah.
Shit, they in different time zones. They on
everybody in different time zones. That's true.
They on Western Standard Time.
Yeah,
Hell
West
yeah.
Coast niggas is up like 11
Yep.
o'clock. Yeah, it's like 11 o'clock. Yeah. What time is it in the West Coast? Y'all 11:16. My West Coast niggas.
You know what I mean? Shit, man, we about to be up out of this motherfucker though. Look,
Oh,
yup,
11:16,
11:16 over there,
like I
exactly.
said.
Yeah.
Yep. We appreciate y'all for staying on, man. You know what I mean? Tamiko show. We let Tamiko take over the show. You know what I mean?
Well, we were trying to let everybody take over.
Yeah, we were trying to let everybody take over. Though,
yeah. People were scared to tap in.
But everybody Tamiko had the stories though. You know
She had the story. She was the one with the story. She's like the Google of Hollywood and shit.
Yeah.
You want to know about any type of celebrity, go over to the Tamiko show. She'll let you know.
Yeah. There's a couple other people in here with YouTube pages, man. Shout out 3% got a YouTube page. Should be on her spirituality shit. Go subscribe. Who else in here? Let me see. Who else in here got a YouTube page?
Who else got one? Who else got a YouTube page? Shout them out. Shout you out.
I don't see anybody else in here that usually be on their YouTube. Crazy ass Shams ain't been around.
Crazy ass Shams.
I mean, that's our England sister. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, Adriana Report. Subscribe to her. She be on there with the tea. She got a YouTube channel too. Shit, we let y'all take over the motherfucking show sometime. Yeah, all y'all YouTubians that be in here, Adriana Report, Tamiko show, 3%.
Yeah.
About to have y'all niggas host this shit. Take over night and day and host this shit for us. We just be having other shit.
Well, get them the night to host this
shit. Yeah,
give
them a night. Yeah, give y'all a night to host this shit.
A night real quick. Y'all can come talk y'all shit.
Come talk your shit here. You know what I'm saying?
Tamiko gotta give other people a chance to talk. She ain't fucking go over the whole goddamn show. I don't know what type of oxygen she used. Her oxygen is different because she never has to take a breath.
Hell no. Tamiko, you gotta share some
oxygen.
Yeah, what oxygen you got? You gotta share. You got let us know what type of oxygen you want.
What the fuck type of oxygen she got? She got some different shit.
Hell yeah.
She's definitely on different oxygen than we got.
Hell yeah. I think she on fifth dimension.
Her shit is supercharged.
Her shit is fifth dimension. She got that fifth dimension oxygen, boy. That shit straight out the fifth dimension, the cosmos.
Exactly.
Miss Now said more oxygen.
More oxygen.
Tamiko, that's our
We figure
sister,
we
man.
get y'all.
I mean,
give y'all a chance to,
Yeah, but that's up to
y'all
y'all,
some
man.
talk, man.
Adriana report 3% in Tamiko show. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all a night to host this joint, man. Matter of fact, what's the night? What's this, Thursday?
Yeah. Nah, it's Friday now. Yeah.
Well, it's Friday now, but it's, you know.
Yeah, it's Friday here.
We when we went live, it was Thursday. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Might get y'all one of these days out of the week to host this motherfucker, man.
One of these days, shit.
Hey, y'all come up here with the tea and all that shit, man. We just chill in the background, let y'all do y'all thing. You know what I mean?
We can you know what we do? We can have a specific topic that we pick, and then you know what I mean, niggas can stick to that.
Yeah, stick to that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you say, well, you gotta break out of that shell, Adriana report. I know you say you do all your joints pre-recorded. Gotta do some lives. You know what I'm saying? It's perfect time to, you know what I'm saying? Get your live on, you know what I'm saying? Step out of that comfort zone and get your live on. She said, I ain't shy, I'm just lazy. Yo. Well, at least she honest. At least she being transparent.
He was definitely honest about that. Damn.
She said, nah, I ain't shy, I'm just lazy. God dang. Yeah, man. I know it's still 630 something people on the live.
640.
640. That's y'all late night, y'all late third shifters, man.
Third shifters.
Third
shifters.
Third shifters. Hey. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that CBD shop up, man, or the hair care products on Night and Day Net Market, man. Y'all already know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Supporters, make sure y'all hit the shops up and support us that way. You ain't only
like
supporting
button,
us.
like this video if you haven't already, man.
You ain't only supporting us, you supporting other black families. You know what I'm saying? Other families that's part of our network. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Support. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, make sure y'all try them new cigars too for y'all cigar smokers. For y'all smokers, make sure y'all try the new cigars too. Yep.
Yeah, them Jones fire.
Oh yeah, the cookies. Yeah, the cookies coming. Mike Breezy said I'm waiting on the cookies. Yeah, them Jones about to be coming real soon, man. Real soon. If you want to get first dibs on them, you better make sure you join the email list.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Join the email list. Sign up to the email list now. Because when we send the email blast out for those cookies, and trust me, we sold 100 boxes in like less than 2 days. So them Jones I'm telling y'all, once we put them on the shop, and send out the notification that they on the shop, they gonna sell real fast.
Yeah,
So
they usually do.
Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Join that email list now. Don't sleep. Nigga said CB edible underwear. Yup, we got the CB. Yup, Auntie OG. We got the CBD cigars on there. Yup. The cocoa mint cigars. And got the ultimate cigars on there too. You know what I'm saying? It's just Dion said, y'all be hustling. There's some hustling motherfuckers, eh? You know what I'm saying?
What somebody said, we some hustling motherfuckers.
Yeah, y'all be Dion Phil said y'all be hustling. Hell yeah. There's some hustling motherfuckers, eh? All right, Tone. Yeah, man, you gotta get your grind on out here, man. Independent grind, man. We encouraging all y'all to get your grind on. Get your grind on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, we out here trying to help people get their grind on.
Yeah.
We out here inspiring and putting motherfuckers on so y'all all can get your grind on.
Yeah.
Why not? A lot of mouths to feed, Your Highness.
That's somebody Goomba knew for a long time. You know what I'm saying? A friend of his, he knew for a long time. I mean, obviously, you could tell by the picture they dated. You know what I mean? Yeah. Somebody said, good night, Goomba. That's they stupid. All right, y'all. We about to get up out of here, y'all. Somebody, huh? Yeah, about to get up out of here, y'all. So much love and respect.
Make sure y'all click that like button.
Hit that like button and share.
If y'all want to support, you know what I mean? Y'all can also check out either of the shops. The links is pinned to the top of the chit at.
Yep. Or you can hit us with
donations. Gifts. More gifts. More.
And we take EBT. So you know what I'm saying?
Take EBT. Nigga take food stamp.
We take EBT, man.
Yeah.
We even take the old booklet food stamps, man.
Niggas take money orders.
We take money orders, Zelle. Hit the Cash App, brothers and sisters. Hit the PayPal. Gotta get the school up and running. You know what I'm saying?
We take Home Depot cards.
You know what I'm saying? Home Depot cards.
Lowe's.
Yup.
Red Lobster
cards. You know what I'm saying? Hit the Zelle, brothers and sisters. Hit the Zelle.
Man. Nah, he really about to get the school up and running though. So shit, ain't no more hating on that.
Brothers and sisters, we gotta cover the windows back up, brothers and sisters. Somebody broke the windows, brothers and sisters.
Oh, we ain't even covered that story.
Nope.
Damn,
somebody broke the windows, brothers and sisters. We gotta cover the windows back up, brothers and sisters. We got haters, brothers
that goes
and
to
sisters.
show you can't have shit being black out here. We black out here.
Yeah.
Can't have shit. They already broke the brother's windows up.
Broke the brother window. As soon as he took the boards off, niggas broke the windows. Yeah, somebody broke the windows to the nigga school and shit. I'm like, dang. Nigga broke first.
We ain't even report on that.
Nah, the first day they took the boards off the window, because niggas was saying the joint was abandoned, like the building was abandoned. That's why it was boards on the windows. But nah, he said the reason why he put boards on the windows because niggas breaking out the windows. So somebody broke out the windows. Yup, we take food stamps from the 90s, the old booklet joints. Yup. 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 Take the old booklet joints. So John's mama used to send you to the school store with. You had to rumble niggas at the corner store because they, you on food stamps. You on
Food stamps.
welfare.
And them niggas was on food stamps too.
They was on
And them
food
niggas
stamps
was
too.
on food stamps too.
Yep. Then you had to beat the nigga up at the corner store. Yeah, we take Costco cards too. Yep. All that. Where the Cash App was at? Cash App is at the you see the scrolling at the bottom of the screen? Y'all see that? See those you see that? Cash App. Indie Shopping Net. $, Indie Shopping Net. If you want to donate, you can donate. Shit, we barely ask for donations on here. But that's if you're feeling extra charitable.
Shit, we be joking most of the time. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
We be joking most of the time. We don't even care.
Yeah.
Niggas don't think about that.
Yeah. Yeah, aluminum cans. Yup. Coca-Cola bottles, aluminum cans. Yup, all that. Scrap metal.
We even take the old free soda bottle caps that they use.
Yup,
when
the
they
bottle caps. Yup. Aluminum scrap metal. We take all that. You know what I'm saying? Take that shit right to the scrap yard. Get bread for that. You know what I mean? What you niggas know about that? Taking scrap metal to the scrap yard, getting that bread for that aluminum. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Taking all them aluminum cans to the machine and shit that give you pennies and quarters. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know nothing about collecting cans.
Yeah, niggas
man,
don't know nothing about collecting the cans, man.
Y'all don't know nothing about collecting cans on the streets, man. Taking them shits
to the scrap metal, man.
To the machine, man. Getting them coins
scrap
out.
Metal, man.
Yeah, the scrap metal. You know what I mean? It's a scrap yard.
Man.
Y'all don't know nothing about the scrap yard. You know what I'm saying?
5 cents, man.
Niggas had plenty birthdays off the scrap metal. You know what I'm saying? We need bread. We ain't nobody got no money for a birthday party. Niggas go out, get that scrap metal, my nigga. Take that shit to the scrap yard.
Niggas
you know what I'm
saying,
saying?
Curry, you sleepy.
Look, y'all niggas still trying to figure out signs. I'm no sign,
in
man.
here talking about yeah.
I'm no sign, man.
I'm that dot in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm the black dot.
Yeah. I mean, it's the nonsense. It's different now. Hell yeah. These little punks don't know nothing about that. They tell them niggas, come on, let's go collect some scrap metal. Them little punks be like, what? Ain't no shame in our game. You know what I'm saying? y'all laughing, man. Y'all laughing. I'm dead ass serious, man. Niggas don't know about that collecting that scrap in them cans. Collect them aluminum cans and shit, man. Take them Jones to the can machine. Get them pennies and quarters. Yeah, man. Yeah, we take coupons too, man. Yup. Coupons. Yup. Hell yeah, you get a lot of money from that. If you get the right amount of aluminum, them cans, man, them shit take all day. You gotta take like 10 big ass bags of cans just to get like $50 and shit, man.
It's probably less than that now.
Probably less than that now.
That shit ain't even worth it at this point.
Exactly. Adriana report stuff like that make you remember where you came from. Exactly. Nigga, you shit. Niggas had pipes of hot water tank. Yeah, niggas used to Yeah, smoker boys used to strip houses down for that lead. I mean for that copper. Smoker would tear your whole house up for that copper, boy. That copper wire in them pipes. Yeah, leave that up to the smokers. Them niggas is vicious with that. them niggas will tear a whole house up for that goddamn copper pipe. Yeah, that's yeah. Pookie recycling ops now.
Oh man, all right, man. We about to
get off of this,
Joe.
yeah.
Tired as hell.
Peace of love, y'all. Peace of love, man. We out of here, man.
Peace.
If you can't sleep, you got post-traumatic stress syndrome from being in the hood, you got pain, you got all this crazy thing, then you need to get your thing right. Go get the CBD. You know what I mean? If you suffer from anxiety, go get the CBD smoke, CBD gummies, the CBD oils at nightanddayscbdhub.com. Trust me, I got off of bogeys from fucking with CBD, and I am the bogey man. So make sure you go get it, man. Go get your gummies, your CBD oils, and your CBD bogeys. It's a fact. CBD smokes. Night and Day CBD Hub.com. Your boy NOR.